Hello! What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday evening to you all. Good to see you. Oh man, Magic Arena having issues. I guess I technically don't see you yet. One second. I'm coming. I promise. Arena, please. Wait, okay. Alright. We made it. I'm here. Hello. Good to see you for real. I was just kidding a second ago. Now it's really good to see you. What's up, Nez and Leo Stew and Effeldirk and Cyberkills and Saganaminea and White Lotus for the 13th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl, man. I really love your content. I always enjoy it practically all the time. Keep it going. Thanks for being awesome. Well, thank you for being awesome, White Lotus. And for the resub, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Hey, what's up, everyone's Raker? The Thai Iced Tea, Song of Dominia, alias Babylon, Bigfoot, Spear on the Run, McIntyre, Exotic, Alex, Deckmaster isn't active. You are right, but it will be momentarily. Yeah, there's a little issue. Got to start it after Arena. Arena had a little problem, so it's starting up, I promise. Are we feeding the kids tonight? I don't know what counts as feeding the kids on Arena, but hopefully log in. Uh-oh. Why do I have to log in? Uh-oh. Are we... Oh, okay. Deckmaster. Hopefully it's working. I think it's working. I don't know what counts as feeding the kids on Arena. I haven't figured that out yet, but hopefully our deck's going to be sweet. We're starting off with some Bant Scapeshift, and we might jump around. Leon Razi is playing this ridiculous 5-color land deck, which we might give that a shot too because it just looks insane. But we're going to start off with Bant Scapeshift, maybe switch over to Ali's just ridiculous 5-color play everything Scapeshift deck. So, yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Dracoseth, that should be my new nickname. Actually, Saffron Olive works too. So how is everyone tonight? I'm excited. We played some Modern last time. It's a good standard night, and we got big news today. I don't know if you can see it from this grainy picture, but, we have the name of the fall set. We have a tiny bit of information. We've been waiting, but we figured out that it is Throne of Eldraine. I'm gonna go with Eldraine. You can yell at me if I'm wrong. I think, yeah, it is a Ali special. Ali loves his ramp decks, his janky big mana decks. That's like what Ali loves. So, yeah, looks like a pretty sweet one. So yeah, Curse of Eldraine, the fall set. All we know is it has fairies in it. It looks maybe like a little Lorwyn-ish as far as like the art of the fairies from just the tiny bits we've seen. So that is the biggest and baddest news of the day, and it's gonna be sweet. Yeah, Tomer, we recorded a epic super long Commander Clash today, and Tomer was disappointed. Like, he wasn't disappointed because he likes fairies, but he was really predicting Vikings, and it doesn't seem Viking-ish. So I are dreaded for the 31st month. Good lord. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscribers. I haven't actually checked prices. I expect that like fairy cards have already gotten bought out, but we'll see. Maybe they haven't gotten bought out yet. I assumed like Scion of Una seemed like an easy one that people would buy out, but maybe it hasn't happened yet. I just assumed that that's what was going to happen. You got it pretty close. Just came from the Magic stream. Ooh, awesome, Urfunk. I missed the Magic stream today. Hopefully it was interesting. So yeah, that's our plan for tonight. Bant Scapeshift, maybe some crazy 5-color Ali Eldrazi special if we have time. Just mess around, have some fun in M20 standard. So that's the plan for tonight. Anyway, if you ever finale of Glory X10, the night might be a success. I hope we do. I'm wondering if we want mass manipulation anywhere, but I don't know. I guess this is fine. Mass manipulation also seems like it could be a good sideboard option, but we'll be good. We'll be good. Interview with Seb McKinnon. Seb is awesome. Seb is, for my money, the best Magic artist right now. I love a lot of Magic artists, and there have been, probably in the history of Magic, there's people I would rank ahead of Seb, but as far as people just like right now making Magic art, I don't think you can get any better than Seb. Seb is just the tip top of the scale. I heard about some sort of arson at an anime studio. I don't know any more about it than that. I just saw something on like come through Twitter or someplace on social media, but I didn't really read about it. Definitely a crazy story though. No Narsets in this one. We're using Tamios and also 3 fairies to go dig in for our stuff. So let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, start playing Magic. Then we can talk about the fall set. We can talk about anime studios burning down apparently. Anything in Magic Modern. We have a Pro Tour coming up next weekend. GP Vegas is officially booked. We have a place. I got my tickets. I will be there. So we can talk about that if you're going to Vegas. Whatever y'all want to talk about. We're just going to have a blast tonight. Or at least that's the plan. That's the goal. Hey Seth, really sad because I'm working tonight. I'm near Montreal. I work till 9 o'clock, but I have 1 hour for dinner. Really sad. I want to look at your Twitch. Well, Kilk, glad to catch you for an hour at dinner anyway, but we will do it again in the future. Oh my god, 20 people dead? Ooh, I didn't hear that. I just saw the headline that an anime studio got burnt down by arson, but that's insane. That is, wow. Oh, good lord. The world is a ridiculous place. Gregan and Freed PhD for the 10th month and the 6th month. Welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. That is incredibly awful. Good God. Oh, what is going on in this world, people? I don't get it. It was a Japanese studio. I don't know the name of it. I don't know enough about anime, but I heard Japanese anime studio, I believe. So, he started the fire because he claimed the studio stole his story. That seems like a completely reasonable reaction to your thinking your story was stolen, burning down an animation studio and killing 30 people. Sounds about actually that sounds like an American reaction to something like that. I didn't think stuff like that happened in other countries the way it does here on a daily basis, but good lord. Hey, what's up, Tracy? How are you? Let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, start playing Magic, then we can talk about anything, everything, just have some fun tonight. Also, we hit 200,000 subs on YouTube this week, so thank you to all of you. Still trying to figure out something special to do. What do you think? Let me ask you before we get into it. What do you think of what do you think of those, like, hey, I got 200,000 subs, I'm gonna, like, answer a bunch of question videos? It seems like everyone does those. Do you watch those? Do you like those? Oh, I'm not hating on America. I just didn't, like, as someone who lives in America, it seems like we have these, like, big mass killings happen all the time, and I'm not used to hearing about them from other parts of the world as much. So it wasn't hating on America, just an observation that I think that stuff happens here way more than it does in other parts of the world. Yeah, question and answer. I think that is what I was going for. So, oh, yes. Anyway, reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Then we have the YouTube channel, where you can find all the content. Against Odds went up yesterday. There's a Commander Clash tomorrow. There's a Crim video out today playing some Best of 1 Standard. So tons of stuff coming up there. We're playing some Unexpected Urza for Much Brew this weekend. So tons of awesome stuff coming from the YouTube channel. Our sponsor tonight, of course, is Card Kingdom. And if you are looking for some super sweet Corsa 2020 cards, or any cards really, you can grab them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a free sticker, a Scoops Seth Emo sticker, if you would like, by just mentioning Saffron Olive in your order notes. So thank you to them. Also, merch page, that's where you get tokens, t-shirts, playmats, all that stuff. Maybe we'll do a Q&A video. That could be kind of fun. Donations, always appreciated, most certainly not required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So anyway, let's talk about this deck. We are playing some Bant, Scapeshift, and yeah, so the idea of this deck, you probably remember, Budget Magic, we played Gateshift a while ago, and Gateshift, it was a Scapeshift deck. We have our Scapeshift payoff in Field of the Dead. In this deck, it has a similar payoff. We have Scapeshift, we're hoping to get a bunch of lands on the battlefield, sack them, grab a bunch of Field of the Deads, along with 7 lands with different names, so 6 other lands with different names. So we basically need 7 lands on the battlefield to Scapeshift. If we can get more, it's even better. We just make a billion zombies. It's really crazy. So that part of the deck is very similar to the Gateshift deck. However, we're not playing gates. I mean, we have a few gates to up our land with different name count, but this deck, it's more of like a Bant mid-ranges style deck. So the plan is this: Scapeshift, getting Field of the Dead, bunch of lands. That's our payoff. Get the lands on the battlefield. To get there, we have Ramp in Growth Spiral, and also Risen Reef, and also Circuitous Root, and I'm probably saying that wrong, I'm going to get yelled at, but Root, Sea Root, Circuitous Root. So that's our ramp spells. To get up to those 7 lands, Search for Escanta finds our Scapeshift, also kind of just like filters our draws. Hydroid Crosses is a good backup payoff. If we're not Scapeshifting, we use all of our mana, draw cards, find our Scapeshift. Teferi protects our Scapeshift from counter spells. Our opponent can't interact with it. If we have a Teferi out, plus it's just a good value card. Finale of Glory kind of joins Crosses in the backup finisher slot. If we get up to 10 mana, or 12 mana really, X equals dead, we make a ton of tokens. Prison Realm for removal, Elite Guard Mage, little life gain, digs through our deck, River's Rebuke to kind of just get them, Tamiyo, another way to dig through our deck to find our Scapeshift, and that's basically the plan of the deck. It's like this weird mid-ranges rampish deck, but it's got a combo finish where we can just randomly make a million zombies, win the game out of nowhere. So that's basically the idea of the deck. Sideboard-wise, Mass Manipulation is a card I'm wondering if we should play. When are we doing vampires or zombies? Oh, soon? Have we played vampires yet? Maybe we haven't. Didn't we play vampires on stream? Did we play vampires on stream? I can't remember if it was just the preview stream where we played vampires or if we actually did a vampire stream. Do you want to see vampires? The thing about vampires is, and you probably noticed we haven't played Temur Elementals either. Normally I try to not play, yeah, I could see bringing a Mass Manipulation in somewhere. Normally I try to not play the decks that are at the top of the metagame, because I figure you can already watch them basically on anyone's Twitch. So I try, like, this is a deck that you maybe have never heard of before in Scapeshift, but it's definitely not like Temur Elementals or Vampires where, like, everyone's playing it all the time. At least that's the goal. So that's usually my deck selection process, is like something that everyone else isn't playing and something that I would have fun with. Those are what I'm looking for mostly for selecting a deck. On the other hand, I will say I ran into someone playing Vampires in Modern with the new Sorin, and it actually looked kind of competitive. So that might be how we get our vampire action going. I added a Mass Manipulation to the sideboard. Oh no, I didn't. I tried to add a Mass Manipulation to the sideboard. All right, Mass Manipulation. It might be better than plain Wide Celebration, honestly. It's pretty close. Ooh, 4-color and elementals with Yarok and Mirror Match. Oh. I kind of want to build that right now and play it instead. Oh, I can't do that. Maybe we'll do that in the middle though, because that sounds spectacular, and I kind of wanna do that. You should consider a Johnny's Welcome in the sideboard, maybe Crucible of Worlds as well. Maybe you could do Direct Challenge Day because of 200 subs. That is also a really good idea. I've been saying for a while we got to do a viewer battle stream, and that's a good reason to do it, is 200,000 subs. That's a good way to celebrate. Dreka for the 2nd month. You're amazing, Seth. Thanks for all the content you provide each week. Always a highlight of my week. Well, thank you for the kind words and for the resub. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Ooh, 1 land. Can't keep it. Hey, what's up, Seth? Ooh, all right. Ooh, no blue mana. Well, I guess we can still keep this. We only need 1 land for... How am I supposed to say this? Circuitous Root. Am I not saying that right? Is that not correct? 200k subs, 200 rhinos. That is a good one. So, welcome back to the Fishbowl, Seth Jenkins. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So what do we put into the bottom? I guess we can put one root to the bottom. Let's try it like that. That's our best curve, I think. Opponent also going to 6. Circuit it what? Circuit us. Circus. Circus root. Speaking of circuses, have you ever, what is it, is it, I want to say it's just called Freaks, although that sounds kind of offensive. Have you ever seen the old black and white movie from, like, it's got to be like the 20s or the 30s, that is like a circus, I think it's just called Freaks, and it's like all the circus performers of the time. That is a weird movie. Jay Bender, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Is it just called Freaks? All right, I thought it was just called Freaks. Yeah, that movie is something else. Good Lord. It is something else. It is definitely interesting, though. Cry the Carnarium, eh? Well, we're still going to Risen Reef. If you want to cry it away, you can cry it away. We'll take the land. The nice thing in this matchup is these control decks usually have a hard time beating... Usually have a difficult time beating just us getting our Field of the Dead on the battlefield, making zombies. I have just unlocked all the decks on Arena, so how do I get the decks? I don't have cards... Wait, I don't have the cards for the decks. I have just unlocked all the decks in Arena, so how do I get the decks? I don't have the cards for the decks. So Tracy, you start off with some cards for doing like the new player stuff, but then you will get more as you play the game. Like you earn cards as you play in packs and whatnot. So if I'm understanding right, you probably just got to play to earn cards or spend money to get them. All right, opponent picking apart our hand, taking all of our good stuff. We can't really Scapeshift until we have at least 7 lands or it doesn't do anything. So, land go. Hope our opponent has nothing good. Hey Seth, when are we going to see the return of Panharmonicon in Legacy with Yarok? So, I kind of want to play another like Nick Fit Panharmonicon style deck with Yarok. Yarok seems perfect as like a 1 or 2 of. Oh, Disdainful Stroke in the main deck. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, opponent. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Land for our opponent. All right, this is it. If we draw a land, we don't really win because they have... All right, well, I guess we Scapeshift. Sacrifice everything. It's not as good as it looks because our opponent has Cry the Carnarium, but at least it thins our deck. It gains us some life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 lands, make a bunch of zombies, scry. But then our opponent gets to kill them with this. Alright. I mean, that's more zombies. More zombies is good. Hey, thank you, General Chow. You're awesome as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I think we might play some Yarok Nick Fit in Legacy at some point. I've been trying, now that we're not in spoiler season, you probably noticed there's a rough drafts this week. I'm back to try to do an extra video each week. So, playing Pauper. I recorded playing Pauper for next week. Simic, Guildgate, and Island, I guess. Get some zombies. We're doing a good job of thinning our deck, but we're not really winning, although all of our lands come with a kicker of a zombie, which is nice. Opponent land. 6 mana. Ooh. Big Nicole Bolas. Man, Mass Manipulation would be sweet. Hydroid Crosses would be sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Prison Realm is okay. Get rid of Nicole Bolas. The good one. Forest to the bottom. Ooh, we're kind of fizzling. The Sweeper's so good. No attacks. Speaking of Nick Fit, here's my Nick Fit Scapeshift. Ooh, let me see, Jacob. That sounds super interesting. I have never thought of Nick Fit and Scapeshift together. Opponent gets in, hits us, down to 15. What's the follow-up? Yes, more old fish will be coming, I promise. Now that it's not spoiler season, I'm getting the extra videos out. So, draft this week, playing Pauper going up next week, which means it should probably be legacy time. Well, sure. You got another counter? All right, let's go big. Let's go really big. How big can we go? How many different lands? 1, 2. Oh, no. Oh, chat. What lands can we sack? Do I think Tail's End will make a splash in Modern? It probably depends on the metagame. I'm afraid we're not going to get enough lands with different names. Well, Tapium doesn't do much here. We don't have anything in hand. Sack them all? Oh, if this fails, I'm going to be very disappointed. All right. Well, hopefully we got 7 different names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chat! You said sack 'em all, chat! Oh, alright. Well. Okay. We only have 5 different names. We only have 5 different names in the deck. Okay, that didn't go how we had planned. I mean, it's my fault. I take responsibility. But Rage Man, welcome to the fishbowl. Because we got all of our... maybe the problem was how we Scapeshifted the time before. It's possible we should have left another unique land in the deck and got more of the basic lands. I think that might have been where we went wrong. Rage Man, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoop cheer for our new subscribers. So, Mass Manipulation in. Veil of Summer seems good. Dovin's Veto, probably a necessary evil. Go down the River's Rebuke. Go down... I guess find the Elliot Glory, maybe. I guess we can cut the Elite Guard Mages, and... Maybe we just play more Prison Realms, too. How do we make all... Maybe we don't go Veil of Summer? Veil of Summer's good, though. Ooh, yeah, that's... I mean, really, when it comes down to it, it's really my fault. And I should have actually got out the deck list and looked. What do we cut here? Actually, there is a deck list. Is there a deck list that tells you the cards that are out of your deck? That would be really convenient. There's a deck list overlay. 31 seconds. That's not many seconds. It sounds crazy, but we're gonna cut Risen Reef. That might be 100% wrong. What's the next tournament I'm going to is GP Vegas in August. GP Vegas in August. Maybe the SCG in Syracuse in September. If I'm in New York, I will be at the Syracuse GP. It's on the same weekend as Riot Fest, and I'm still hoping that I'm going to be going to Riot Fest. So if I'm at Riot Fest, I can't make it to that one. But if I'm here, I will. Master Left, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. And we have a new donation. Donation number 1 of the night from... yeah, mill that. From Dragon B. Jaren. When is the next live Commander Clash? Ooh, so, when is the next live episode? That's a good question. Thank you so much for the donation. So, Commander Clash is in Riot Fest Vomit. Really? I've never been to Riot Fest before, but there's some bands I really want to see that are playing there. It's got a full album performance by Ween of the Mollusk, and also a full album performance of Yoshimi by Flaming Lips. That's my main reason for wanting to go, is specifically to see those couple bands. God dang it. Well, okay. We're not doing a good... Somehow we're not hitting lands. We're really trying to. What decks am I going to play? So in Vegas... Another Field of the Dead. So in Vegas, I'm just going to do side events and play Commander and whatnot. How many cards do we have? 5. Well, we got to keep it. This isn't going well. We're so mana screwed. Tamiyo.
Let us have a storied battle.
Take up Tamiyo.
Seek and find.
Name. Mass manipulation. Oh, there's all the lands we needed. Oh, magic gods. Magic gods. Bone it. I really want you to build Esper Wizards for Commander. Oh, so Commander class from the donation. So Commander class, right now there's 1, 2, 3. So this week is a Core Set 2020 episode. Next week will be a Core Set 2020 episode. Wow. And then the week after that, I believe will also be a Core Set 2020 episode. Well, this isn't going to work, but at least we get to draw cards. This has been a nightmare. This has been as bad as it could possibly go. Oh, boy. If Wizard scrapped Historic and went with Frontier instead, Fiend to Present, what would you think? I think I would enjoy Frontier better than... Oh, this doesn't even work. Well, yeah. All right. I think we're just done. Wow, they didn't even counter it. Interesting. They must just be able to kill it. Yeah, we're so far behind here. And all right. Well, let's pretend like that match never happened. That was as bad as it could be. Whew. Whew. It's always rough when you get mana screwed with a deck that has like 30 lands. And I mean, we don't literally have 30, but it is a lot, like 26 or something. So we have a lot of lands, and those are the worst decks to get mana screwed with. What do you think is the best deck in Standard? Ooh. Right now, geez. Hard to say at this point. I think Mono Red, Mono Blue are still in the conversation at this point, although rotation will be coming and changing things there. Teamer Elementals, Vampires are also in the conversation. I think that would be kind of the top decks. Esper, I think, has kind of fallen down a little bit, but it's still hanging around. So I think that is the list. Yoda Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soups cheer for our re-subscriber. And Goldie Guy, welcome you back as well. Big Soups cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do I think of the fall set? Storm Tamer passes. This is going to be interesting. I'll play Risen Reef. Get a land. So the fall set, all we really know is the name. So we don't really know much yet. And there's... Man. What deck are you most excited for rotating out of Standard? Mono Blue, Nexus, or... I guess Teferi, although Esper's still going to be a deck. Out of that list of decks... Which one are you going to be most happy to see no longer being a deck? Mono Blue's going to die. Die, dead, and gone. And although that said, apparently fairies are coming. Hey, see ya, Hebrew Hammer. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner. Nexus, not even close. How do we... Oh, they're drawing so many cards. Oh, I forgot how much I hate this feeling. The feeling of like, oh, I'm locked under this, and everything I do is going to get countered. All right, play the land. You did. I imagine the Mono Blue's got to be close to one of our worst matchups. Yeah, I will be happy to see Mono Blue gone as well. Opponent getting in, drawing those extra cards. Yeah, this seems really bad. Maybe if we could stick it to Fairy, we have a chance, but not easy to stick anything against the deck with 40 counter spells. Terramander for our opponent. Yeah, let me see, Tracy. Elite Guard Mage. Oh, we really need to be able to play multiple things in a turn. Well, we'll play Tamiyo. It gets countered. Next turn, we can try to, like, Prison Realm plus Elite Guard Mage, and maybe something resolves, but time is running very short. And that's Mono Blue. Ooh. The Hogak deck looks solid, Tracy. Not sure if, wow, 2 Curious Obsessions? Oh! Alright. Well, this feels pretty game over-ish. Storm Tamer, part 2. We don't even have any Blastodes. We have a million lands, but no Blastodes. Prison Realm. That gets countered by a Storm Tamer. Sure. Well, this has not gone well. Not gone well at all. Yeah, I think I would rather play against the Nexus than Mono Blue, honestly. At least against Nexus, you get to do things. Counters it, and we will scoop it up. Well, so far so bad. Are you glad that the 1,000-year spoiler season is over? 1,000-year spoiler season it's definitely fun. Although it does get taxing after a while with all the daily spoiler videos. So we can bring in Veil of Summer. We don't really have much cheap interaction. Ugh. Oh boy. I don't know if this deck is really built to fight the Blue Menace. I guess we got to try to go over the top of it. Huh. Like, what is our... We can bring in Dovin's Vetoes. We just don't really have removal. Paul, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. We could try Time Wipes, but boy, that seems kind of ambitious that we're actually going to resolve a Time Wipe. But it might still be worth it. Are we cutting Risen Reefs again? We don't really have many elementals, so Risen Reef is not as good in this deck as it is in some. We could definitely have some Pro Blue dinosaurs in our sideboard. Polly, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So Commander 2018 spoilers. Commander 2018 spoilers should be August. I don't know the exact date. Well, we will keep mulliganing. Alright, I guess we're keeping a one-lander. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, 4 Blastodes definitely very solid against Mono Blue. Well, put some stuff to the bottom. Pray for land. Hydra Storm, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, Search for Iskanta that's a card. I'm sure our opponent has Curious Obsession. With London Mulligan rule, it is they just always have it. Opponent. Ooh, no Curious Obsession? Good God. Well, alright. I mean, we kinda are playing Magic. We'll see. We'll see where this leaves us. We're still starting at 5 cards, but... Which 2019 theme am I most excited for? So let's see. The themes, we have Morph Madness. What are the other two? Morph Madness. I can't think of the other two off the top of my head. I have them written down somewhere, but work at a brewery, it's slow, so I'm here to chill. Well, welcome, Mute Sloth. Glad to have you. Being able to watch a stream from work has to be pretty awesome. Flashback and Populate. So Populate, if I was gonna rank them, Flashback is cool. I would give Flashback, I think Morphs would be number 1. That's probably the sweetest potential deck. Madness, nah. I mean, Madness is fine. I would probably rank that in the middle. I think Populate would be on the bottom for me. Let's mill the Guildgate. Well, play Teferi.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Tig up Teferi.
Don't worry, I got this.
Pass the turn. I mean, I guess we're on the time wipe plan. Maybe we could take down Mono Blue on the Moldavide. That would be impressive. Spectral Sailor Part 2 for our ability. Hey, what's up, Securitelli? How are you tonight? What about Against the Odds with Scheming, Symmetry, and Marlin of the Morn Song? Ooh. That could be fun. We played Marlin of the Morn Song before at Against the Odds. It's a rough one. It is definitely a rough one. I remember it being one of the not that competitive episodes. It runs out of Trickster. Oh, we untap. We will keep the Temple Garden. Oh. Play Temple Garden. Time wipe. And, Molda 5, Molda what? Okay. Maybe we got a chance against Mono Blue after all. Opponent runs out Mr. Tricks. 3. Yeah, let's mill Teferi. Time Wave Part 2. I'll take up Teferi, pass the turn. Alright, alright. Yosef, if you could make any of your brews tier 1, which would it be and why? Ooh. Huh. So, for current standard, I don't even know. Wow! Okay! That went pretty good. That went pretty good. In modern, it would have to be something janky. Something with like an alternate win condition. Maybe like, I mean, Panharmonica's an easy choice, but Meme Mixtape, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, or resubscriber. Yeah, I think standard would probably be Yarok. Modern, Panharmonicon would be cool. Maybe, I don't know, like Biovisionary or something. Some weird I win the game in an odd way type card. Oh, it stands so slow. Alright. Well, I got lots of growth spirals. We will put, I guess, root to the bottom. And see what happens. Hey, thanks, Tiki Man. My husband suggests doing Sliver Week for all the streams. Ooh. That would be interesting. We could definitely play Slivers on stream sometime. I don't know about doing a entire week. That's the Mono Blue we know and love. Gets in. Draws an extra card. Yeah, that is one of the best starts you can have in standard on the play, I think. And our deck does not have the removal to really get out from this. Well, Guildgate go. We'll try. We will fight and try. Are you going to update Knowledge Pool Lock with Teferi? Ooh, yeah, we should play that one again at some point. That's for sure. There was a build that did well at a STG a while ago, like shortly after 3-mana Teferi was printed. I don't think we played it though. Ugh. Opponent gets in, draws a card. Max pressure. We're a land short from the time wipe, unfortunately. We draw a Crosses. Well, I guess Crosses is better. At least it can, like, potentially block. Ugh. Veil of Summer. That could be good in the future, possibly. I mean, Crosses is decent here. We might have hope. Opponent, what are you doing? What are you doing? Attacks. No blocks. Hits us. Well, doesn't get to draw an extra card this turn. We draw Guard Mage. Well, play Iskanta. Okay. Pass the turn. Come on, lands! We need lands! If we can uncounterably time wipe, that is the way we can win this game. Pass the turn. Opponent has a Spectral Sailor. Keeps running out the 1/1s. I'm running a Bant Scapeshift deck with Brought Back. Ooh. To, like, get back lands after Scapeshifting? I mean, that's a interesting idea. Opponent. Dive down. And Veil of Summer doesn't actually help there. Grow Spiral. We need to go land. Well, there's a land. One more land. One more land. One more land for this Veil of Summer, please. That's what we need. That's what we need. Opponent hits us. Down to 8. Untap land. Untap land. Untap land. Crosses. Well, Elite Guard Mage. We have a new donation. Draw a card, gain some life. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. We have a new donation from McIntyre. $5 donation. Thanks for all you do. Panglacial Worm from Worm Surprise was the obvious choice to make tier 1. Ooh, that's another good one. How do we die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we die if our opponent top decks a land. Alright. Well, now we don't have a Veil of Autumn to protect our Wrath, though. So we probably still die. Yeah. Opponent gets in. We drop to 4. Opponent passes. Well, there's Plaza of Harmony. Gain some life. One, two. Well, yeah, X5. Draw some cards, gain some life. Does it resolve? Wizard's Retort. Well, we still draw cards and gain life. Spectral Sailor. No attacks. Well, it's all coming down to this. It's coming down to us casting this time wipe and praying. Opponent's got a single card in hand. 4, 5, 6, 7. Kill Trickster. Ooh, Prison Realm. That doesn't actually do it. Well, it's mono blue. Wow, they didn't have it. They also have to not have a Trickster. They've already cast a million Tricksters, like literally a million, but what else could they be holding? Spectral Sailor. Okay. That's not the one that kills us. Draws a card, but taps about. Okay. Plays a land. Gets it, hits us. Huh. Stayed alive, stayed alive. Well, let's Prison Realm. Get rid of the Spectral Sailor. Guildgate to the bottom. Oh, do we go? Do we go for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. We died a Spectral Sailor. Guard Mage is the safest play. Let's just play Guard Mage. Draw gain. Guildgate. We also got to make sure we don't do what we did that one game. We got to make sure we have enough lands. Next turn we could actually go twice, and we're up to 4. I think our opponent might be giving up. I think we took down Mono Blue, and oh my god. We were living life on the edge, but we got there. Oh, wow. That was a close match, a tough match. Well, Mono Blue. Oh, I don't know how to dab. You tried to teach me once. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at all. How do you dab Dentriel? You gotta do some like head down, arm. You don't want me to. You made me do it. You made me do it once and it didn't go well. Now I'm choking on my own saliva. Oh, all right. Well, that was good for Scapeshift. I did over 100 points of damage in one turn with this deck today. Ooh. Surprise shot deck when Yarok rolled out. So many sweet decks tonight. Thank you, everyone. Ornamentals. That looks sweet. Wow, just hard casting the Omniscience off the Risen Reef mana and the Mana Dorks. Huh. This hand's pretty slow. Really incredibly slow. Alright, we're gonna mull. Alright. This hand's not slow, but it's not good. We need multiple colors of mana. The mana base in this deck. Do you have any Late Light of Anticipation decks ready for us? Oh, that's not a blue source. Ladgo. Hey, what's up, Zyre? How are you tonight? I don't have any Late Light of Anticipation decks at the moment. We definitely need to play one at some point. I mean, like, Late Light of Anticipation Commander. Done that before, and we will do it again. There's the Thought Erasure. Well, come on, blue mana. Maybe we just should have kept the 5-lander. I mean, it's a keep at 6. How low can you reasonably go in Standard before you're just, like, giving up the game anyway? Mills of Liliana. Now, there is a downside to Field of the Dead. Do you think that the ley lines will impact Standard? I think they'll impact Standard in the sense that that they are good sideboard options if the meta gets out of hand. But I don't think... I mean, I guess if any is going to impact Standard in the main deck, it's probably the green one. Like, there could be some sort of, like, combo-y ramp deck that plays that in the main deck. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're definitely... There are times when you win on Moldivores, but your odds are very slim. There's a balancing act between keeping a speculative 6-card hand and just continuing to mulligan, knowing your odds of winning drop each time. Any competitive land destruction in Standard, including Field of Ruins, Rubble Reading, and Ravager Worm. The most competitive like land destruction I've found is just kind of like the backup plan where you play a normal deck but then use maybe like Crucible of Worlds with the Red Memorial, Field of Ruin to attack your opponent's mana that way. I guess there's like janky things you could do, like Thousand Year Storm and try to blow up all the lands with Star of Extinction or another like Rebel Reading or something. But just as far as like straightforward land destruction, Haven't really seen anything like that that also feels somewhat competitive. Well, we are going to play as Kanta. Opponent counters. Well, the Magic Gods have smiled, and we have another land and another Kanta. So pass the turn. Hope our opponent doesn't have Big Daddy Teferi. Played any Pauper lately? I recorded a playing Pauper yesterday to go up next week. So yes, I have played Pauper from that. From doing playing Pauper. Hey, what's up, Trips? How are you tonight? I had a pre-release match where my opponent mulled to 4 and then won. Then I mulled to... All right, opponent. Young on us, I guess, ish. Oh, River's Rebuke's pretty bad. Well, play Teferi. Take it down to draw a card. I will never understand. I don't understand why River's Rebuke is in this main deck. Not really sure what that's for. My Sorin Breach deck that is terrible but fun to play. Ooh.
I am not making this up.
Terrible but fun to play is... That is the heart of Against the Odds. Opponent, playing lands. Well, we'd like to draw one more untap land to start casting these crosses, but... Oath of Kaalia gonna take down our Teferi. Well, I guess we play a sad crosses. We do draw land for the future. Scry. Yeah, I guess we'll keep the land on top. Pass the turn. Yeah, it's definitely a fun idea. If you could get down your Arcane Adaptation, Sorin could do all kinds of sweet things. Arcane Adaptation's a pretty sweet combo card. I mean, it can be somewhat inconsistent, but it is definitely sweet. Opponent. Killing our cross. Well, Breeding Pool. Untapped. Crosses for 5. Draw a couple cards. Ooh. Ooh, that's a finale. That is the finale. One of you got opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, we need one more differently named land. One more differently named land and we start making zombies, which is also really good. Opponent, Narset. Thankfully, after our Hydroids, takes it up. It's Vraska's Contempt. Contempts our crosses. Sure. Tap land. Opponent passes. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I think our plan here is play Tamiyo.
I am Tamiyo. It is an honor to meet you.
Do we give up our Tamiyo? Let's take up.
Let me aid your research.
For Risen Reef. Wow, we milled mono lands. Well, make a couple zombies. Pass the turn. Well, here comes the zombies. Yeah, that's why we ended up taking it down. To not guarantee death of our Tamiyo. Milling all the lands is not ideal. Maybe it is worth playing like a Crucible of Worlds or something. Cause, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent thought erasures. Sure. Yeah, milling lands is rough in this deck. Oh, that doesn't actually do anything. Haha! Tamiyo, just kidding, I knew that. Opponent plays a land. And wanting on opponent. This is where Field of Dead is, yeah, opponent done. 28 life, doing their thing. Can't beat the Field of Dead. The zombie value just too good. Too good. Of course, isn't Tamiyo kind of anti-synergy with Scapeshift? That's a weird question. Like, Is it an anti-synergy with Scapeshift? Sort of. Like, it helps us find Scapeshift. And it can get lands back from our graveyard. But, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my goodness! Cast the Thought Erasure into... Cast the Thought Erasure into a Tamiyo and scoop it up. Well, yeah. Shame. 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 I miss Kaladesh. Does that make me kind of lame? Kaladesh is sweet. All right, let's try this again, and then maybe we'll try. What do you think? Do you want to try Leontrazi's ridiculous build of Scapeshift? His build is over the top. It is. It does have nexuses, which I know is like not a card that is people really like, but it is pretty ridiculous. All right, we get to play first. All right, trust this Kanta. Trust this Kanta. Trust this Kanta. Want to try Elise build? It's definitely. I mean, it has Nexus, but it's got so many one-ofs. It's got all the Goloses. It's just like crazy. Are you going to do a mono black zombie with the new Liliana? Maybe. If we do, we'll probably have to do it before rotation because zombie time is probably running short. Rotation takes a lot from zombies. Actually, my article for this weekend is about rotation and what decks live and die. Pretty interesting. Some decks are sticking around. Zombies probably isn't. Drill bits, sure. Stealing something. Hey Seth, what type of deck do you like most? Bolt style or more creatures? Huh. We'll mill crosses. Really, I don't really have strong feelings on spells versus creatures. I tend to like non-aggro decks. Aggro decks I'm not a big fan of in general. I would rather play more either like controlling decks or mid-rangey decks or combo decks. Those decks are more fun for me. Yeah, mill the Scryland. Play Teferi. Bounce the Annoying Knight. So our opponent playing mono black? Yeah, play Breeding Pool, since our opponent knows about it. Pass the turn. Yeah, I'm not an attacker, so I guess maybe that puts me more on spell decks. I like to draw cards, I like to dirtle. Spawn a Mayhem, eh? Ooh, we're gonna graveyard that for now. Tick up to Fairy. Prison Realm.
I have a plan.
Snag the Spawn of Mayhem. This time we'll keep a Craw. Craw to the bottom. There is a card from M20 that rewards you for swamps. Yeah, they could be playing that. Dead Presence, Dread Presence. We should add Loaming Shaman from M20. That could be an wow, they actually are playing. Huh. Good call, Sarav, Dimir Mastermind. That is exactly what our opponent's playing. Alright. Alright. And Knight of the Even Legion. Well, keep crosses. Play a land. Crosses. X4. Draw 2, gain 2. Pass the turn. We might be able to get a big finale going, and big finale seems pretty good, as long as we don't die to Dread Presence, which is kind of a concern. Swamp. Damage. Any ideas for the upcoming Giant Monsters format on Arena? What is the Giant Monsters format? I saw some of the unique formats. I didn't actually notice Giant Monsters being a thing. Opponent. Getting in the damages. 3, 4, 5, 6? Or actually 7? Oh, no pumping. All right, down to 11. Midnight Reaper. Grows it. Ugh. how many? 6? All right, graveyard, transform, draw land. Do we Teferi or do we Finale? Finale's not making angels yet. We can try to stall out for the angels. I guess we can get it back with Tamiyo eventually. All right. Finale for 6. Makes the blockers pass the turn. So what do you think is going to be in the fall set? Based on the little bit of information we have, maybe like a Lorwyn-y set. It's not a return to Lorwyn proper because we know it's a new plane, but I could see it being Lorwyn-ish. Ooh, opponent's going to get in with Dread Presence? Okay. Well, we will kill that. Block, 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 block. Get rid of that Dread Presence, which is kind of giving us problems. I don't think it's Vikings. I was thinking it was going to be a Viking set or a snow set, but based on what we saw today, and it could be wrong, I'm thinking more tribal-ish. Modern fairies could definitely get a boost of power. Yeah, that's what we know so far. Opponent, kills stuff, draws a card. And passes. Well, play Teferi.
You show remorse.
Bounce Midnight Reaper.
I've got time.
Draw Guildgate. Play Guildgate. Go to combat. Attack. I think we're just going to use our Iskanta here, because if we can find Scapeshift now, it's going to be pretty insane. What do you think it's going to be? Like, what's your pick? Kaalia deck 3-0 from Japan. Really? Ooh. I was just looking at Japanese decks today, and I didn't notice it. That looks sweet. Maybe we... It just came out. Maybe we Kaalia. How cool is Kaalia? It's got angels, it's got demons, it's got dragons. That looks like a Kaalia deck. Wow, that would be sweet if Kaalia was actually playable. Kaalia's a cool card. Gotta love those infamous small Japanese decks. I wonder if changelings could come back to standard. Alright, let's do this. Take Growth Spiral. Lose a dork. Land for our opponent. Passes. Well, Elite Guard Mage isn't bad. Teferi, take it up. Guard Mage. Draw a card. Ooh, Crosses. Well, go to combat. Attack. Get in there. I've been working on this blue green ramp deck with Leyline in the main, constantly dropping Finale of Revelation for 6 to 10 on turn 4. Ooh. That sounds super sweet. Leyline of Abundance. We played it a little bit at the preview stream, but haven't really played it since. That looks really sweet. Huge Finale of Revelation. That definitely gets my attention. Hey, what's up, Aliwafu? How are you today? Good to see you, good to see ya. Hopefully all is going well. Alright, there goes Teferi.
Hardly my worst defeat.
Sure. Opponent, combat. Attacks. Well, keep jumping. Knight of Ebon Legion's pretty good. Alright. Keep ramping. Forest, Guildgate. We want to be careful about what lands we take out of our deck at this point. Breeding Pool. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, Craw for 10. Hey, what's up, Bailey Gaming? It's going well. How are you? Man, we're not scapeshifting, but we're not dying. That's good. No attacks. Discard a... Alright, opponent has a Dire Fleet Poisoner. And we'll discard Growth Spiral. We're going through our entire deck. I swear too much. Really? Craw? Craw? I have, like, Ned Flanders swear words. Like, son of a diddly. That's my kind of swear word. Found it. Combat. Gets in, gets in, gets in, gets in. That is a lot of damage. Well, take down Midnight Reaper. Take our beads. Man. Down to 7, and they still have this Dread Presence, and they got a big board, and we don't really have an answer to it. We draw land. Well, Risen Reef. We want a Tameo to get back that finale. We get a land. Teferi.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Bounce the Knight. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the land. Crosses for 5. Now I don't even know if we can Scapeshift. Pass the turn. Up to 9. We are hanging on by a thread. Ned Flanders themed metal band? Really? That's a thing? The Oakley Dokley? Alright. That is unique, I will say. Actually, I don't think we care about Teferi. Sure. You can kill our Teferi.
Now what?
Heavy Nettle. We have another new donation. This one from... Whoa, $25 donation. Good Lord. Cyberkills23, $25. We will go down... I guess Glacial Fortress. Your content is worth it, and I've made my money back at all the FNMs event I've played in. Keep on keeping. And here's to giving back. Well, Cyberkills, thank you so much for the donation. That is a huge donation. I definitely appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words as well. Thank you so much. Seriously. Definitely appreciate it. Now, Guard Mage. Draw cards. Also, some bits from Beard King. Hey, cheers, Seth. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Best deck I won with was Budget, Evolutionary Leap, and Executioner. Budget, Evolutionary Leap using Executioner, Butcher. Ooh, I remember that deck. That deck was sweet. Or something similar to it. Well, Risen Reef. Where's our zombie lands? Where's our everything? Alright, we're going to go on the weakest little Scapeshift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh boy. Alright. So... Scapeshift. One, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try that. 6, go for 6. Field of the Dead, Field of the Dead, Field of the Dead, Plaza of Harmony, Glacial Fortress, Temple of Mystery. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. We could have went more, but I was worried. After that punt in our first round, I was worried that we would mess up and lose everything. And this should still be enough zombies. And we get to make zombies from hand. So we still should be good. And we still have 2 Tamios somewhere to make 1,000,000 angels. Risen Reef to the bottom. Grow Spiral. Put a forest into play. Netherland. Make some zombies. Opponent almost had us. They almost did. Put Guildgate into play. Make a few zombies. And that's what you can do with Scapeshift. It probably could have been even better. I wish we had counted more, because we probably could have made a... I mean, this is enough, but we probably could have been really excessive about it. Yeah, now I guess we attack. With 27 zombies to defend us, Scapeshift seems like a pain to play in paper with all the searching, shuffling, and large board state. That's probably true. There is a lot of shuffling involved. Opponent doing their thing, and good attempt, mono black. Good attempt. And opponent gives us a GG's. We were very close to being dead. Very close. I can't imagine our opponent's deck has Ritual Soot in the main. I would be very surprised. Well, bring in 2 Veil of Summers. Bring in 2 Time Wipes. Go down River's Rebuke. Go down 1 Tameo. Go down 1 Iskanta and I guess a Grow Spiral. Let's try it like that. I played Titan Shift and paper. It's not too bad. You usually can win when you cast Scapeshift. Yeah, that's kind of the hope, is get to 7+ land, Scapeshift, win the game, essentially. This deck has a tough time versus Mono Blue and Nexus of Fate. Yeah, Mono Blue feels hard, although we did beat it. We played it once. Excuse me, we played it once today, and we did beat it, so I feel like there's a chance. Is this a slow enough matchup for Plain-White Celebration? I think our opponent's basically mono-black aggro, so I'm going to say no, although I could be wrong. And it could be less aggro than it looks. Can Cavalcade Calamity see some real play with all these slower creatures? I mean, I think something like Goblins could take advantage of it. The downside is there's just ways of dealing with it. Like, Mortify is still around. Teferis can bounce it. Veraskas, Vivians, which aren't as played as they were, but they can kill it. So it's not guaranteed to stick around. But if you can get it down and go get in a big attack or 2, it might be enough. After this deck, play Kaalia. Well, we'll definitely play Kaalia. I don't know. People want to see Kaalia? Is Kaalia at the top of the list? How do you do one of those polls in the chat? I'm down with trying Kaalia, if that's what you want to see. Swamp. All right, people want to see Kaalia. Ooh, Pilfering Imp. Well, we can try Kaalia. We haven't played big creatures like that before. I see this deck in Arena nonstop. Kaalia would at least be different. All right, we'll try. After this game, we'll switch to Kaalia and try Kaalia for the rest of the stream. Temple. And land go. Not the fastest to starts. Play against best Scapeshift all the time. Is it that popular? I knew it was like a real deck, but I thought it was kind of far down the meta. We got a new donation. From Urfunk. Take a look at untap.gg. Companion. Take a look at untap.gg companion, which was mentioned on limited resource. It does deck tracking on screen, so you know what's left in the odds. Then again, it might ruin the fun, or perhaps your shades against the odds. I will look into that, Urfuck. I know that was a tool that they had for Hearthstone, but I didn't know that it had made its way to Arena. It's definitely a helpful thing to have access to. Opponent takes our Tamiyo. We did kind of want that. But the time wipe should be good. Ooh. Well, Breeding Pool untapped. Risen Reef. Into Guard Mage. Ugh. Might have played that wrong. Maybe we should have just played the tap land for the sweeper. Oh, I guess they have this Pilfering Imp too. I guess Veil of Summer still fizzles it. Yeah, we'll probably be fine. I got Kaalia at the pre-release and gave her away for 3-drop Sorin. Ooh, that is a great deal. Well, Veil of Summer. We don't get to draw a card, but we don't lose our Wrath. So I think that's worthwhile, and our opponent's down 2 mana. There are merfolk that returns lands from your graveyard to the battlefield when it dies. All right, opponent gets it and hits us. Down to 11. Pilfering in part 2. Well, Elite Guard Mage. Draw a card. Temple of Mystery. Guildgate to the bottom. So our opponent is going to be able to take our time wipe, which is a little sad. Get in with Risen Reef. Opponent takes it down to 19. Hey Seth, do you think Sultai Dredge in Standard has a place? I didn't know that Sultai Dredge was an option. Oh, I see. There are a lot of good graveyard synergies. I've been pretty impressed with how good the Green Cavalier is at filling the graveyard. It seems like that might actually have a shot. Well, let's do this. Let's just land untapped Crosses. Bouncing Crosses is better than bouncing Risen Reef. So big Crosses. Draw a couple cards. Go attacking. If our opponent wants to trade that, that's fine. Yeah, Sultai Dredge looks fun. I like the idea of it. No new arena codes as of yet. I have not heard of any. I'm sure there will be some coming at some point. Got a promo pack in Standard tonight. Had Japanese Karn. Ooh, congratulations, Woodlander. Yeah, it's super sweet to, I mean, if our opponent's going to keep time walking themselves, we're pretty fine with that. Knight of the Eben Legion, part 2. Alright, now we'll just time wipe. Play the land. Pass the turn. We're going to have a big Scapeshift at some point. I've been experimenting with Sultai Dredge, and it folds hard to command the Dread Horde getting countered. I could see that. The build that was sent in by the Pop Punk Gamer actually doesn't even have Command the Dread Horde. More of a Bond of Revival build. My main concern would be, like, the curve, it might be too high, or the curve combined with not really having any removal in the main deck. It makes me a little scared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could make 16 zombies. Let's wait one more turn. Let's just play across this for 6. I want to make this the best Scapeshift that we've had. I want this to be max zombies all the way. Max zombie Scapeshift. The one that we've dreamed about. Because we're going to switch decks and try this. Okay, that's fine. We're going to switch decks and see if Kaalia actually has a chance in Standard. But we want to go max Scapeshift first. Opponent gets in, hits us. Land. Pings us. Knight. Oh my god. Alright. We got to do a little counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so Circuitous Route. So Forest and Guildgate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. We're good. So get a Forest, get a Simic Guildgate. Play an Island. Scapeshift. All right, we're going for it. We're going. Sacking them all. Okay, how many zombies can we make? How many zombies can we make? Sack them all, and we get 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Stack them up. How many do we get? 33? Ha ha! Got him, got him, got him. I think we're doing a little bit more broken stuff than our opponent. Like maybe just a tiny bit. Opponent, thinking over their options. What options do you have to beat 33 2-2s? What do you say, opponent? What do you say? Oh. Alright. I laughed too soon. Our opponent actually did have a way to beat 32 2-2s. Well, that's no fun, opponent. Oh. Are we gonna lose? Are we gonna do that and lose? Okay. Huh. Spawn a mayhem. 1, 2. Oh, play the land. Make some zombies. I guess we're still making zombies. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we go 10? Alright. Craw for 10. Discard you and you. Alright. Frosty Wumpus! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, this might still be good enough. Opponent, Twilight Prophet. That is a sweet card, but not necessarily sweet enough. Midnight Reaper. We have not many cards left in our deck. I want to cast a massive Veil of Summer. All right, so how do we do this? Elite Guard Mage. Draw a card. I want to cast a huge white finale. Prison Realm. Snag Twilight Prophet. Root to the bottom. Grow Spiral. Positive Harmony into play. Make some zombies. We have it in here somewhere, right? Root. Yeah, we do. No lands left to find. Okay. Forest. Zombies. I mean, I guess this is probably good enough anyway. Go to combat. Get in. Hit our opponent. Yeah, we could have played that in a different way. I mostly just want to cast a big finale. I don't think we can lose from here. I just want to cast a big finale. Do you have any green leyline decks in the works? Definitely going to be playing more green leyline. We've played combo with it a little bit, but we need to do more green leylining. So yes, there is more green ley lines on the way. I promise you that. Hey, what's up? Almost halfway there. How are you? Well, yeah, that's not a good idea. Oh, wow. Opponent actually has a lot of answers to this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Opponent, answer city, but we got him, and we rank up, and okay. Well, that's Bant Scapeshift. We went 3-1 with Bant Scapeshift, but the people have spoken. They don't want to see Scapeshift. It's too boring. We're going to see some Kaalia action, apparently. Before we do, though, a super quick reminder that our sponsor is Card Kingdom, and if you need some sweet new Corset 2020 cards, you can get them from cardkingdom.com. They got you covered. You can even get a sweet Saffron Olive sticker. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. And, all right, now, by popular demand, straight from Japan, the land of infamous small Japanese tournaments, we're going to try some Kaalia. Kaalia is not a card that I have seen see play in Standard really at all, but we're going to give it a shot, and we're going to see. We're going to see. Deck limit is reached. All right, we'll get rid of that. All right, let's import. So this is the Kaalia deck. Hopefully I have enough wild cards. What am I missing? We have a new subscriber from GCubeJ. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. All right, let's craft all. Oh, that's not too bad. 2 mythics, 1 uncommon. So this deck, this crazy pile of cards, comes to us from Japan, and basically this is a Kaalia deck. And Kaalia, if you're not familiar with Kaalia, 3-mana 3/3 enters the battlefield. You kind of collected company. You look at your top 6. You can snag a angel, a demon, and or a dragon. Put them in your hand. So this deck, it is playing a weird mixture of those creature types. So for angels, we can get Aurelias. Arena. We can... No, not Healing Grace Arena. We can get Aurelias, we can get Lyras, we can get Seraph of the Scales. So that... Where are these cards coming from? We can get Seraph of the Scales. So that gives us some angels that we can hit. For dragons, we have Skargan Hellkite, we have Demanding Dragon, and then for demons, we have Embodiment of Agonies and also Spawn of Mayhem and a Doom Whisperer. So we have sub-creatures of each of those types. Of course, we have Kaalia as well. Then we have some random Sorens to get back our Kaalia, main deck Duresses, a Chandra, some Revival Revenge, just because, I guess, to get back our Kaalia. So getting back Kaalia, get it again, some removal, some angels, and that's basically the deck. Kaalias, angels, demons, dragons, like a really weird triple tribal deck is, I guess, how I would describe it. So let me update the deck in the bot. So if you want to see it, you can, or download it. What is this Giant Monsters event? Someone asked about this. Giant Monsters, whenever you cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 4 or greater, you draw a card. Narset and Nexus of Fate are banned. Okay. So I guess you play Mana Dorks and big things? I don't know. I haven't actually tried to build a deck for Giant Monsters. I didn't know we had any special events this weekend. I thought that they didn't start for a couple weeks. But that's cool. Any thoughts on Giant Monsters? Run a bunch of Spectacle creatures. Spectacle creatures also make sense. I have a link to the creator of the Bant Scapeshift deck. Should I put the list as well for people so they can compare with the list you have? Yeah, sure, if you want to, for Kajuki. Safe Magic related links are fine. Hello from the US, Arunable. How are you today? So Seth, what would you play from the basic decks that you start out with on Arena? I think that Merfolk is known to be one of the most competitive if the goal is just to win and build your collection. I honestly haven't played too many of the intro decks. Any recommendations? Am I allowed to link straight ahead? Yeah, as long as it's a safe magic-related link, you are allowed to link it. Any thoughts on the new set? It seems Lorwyn-ish. That's the most I've had. Fairies are what we've been hearing. So far, we haven't really heard much, though, other than a tiny bit of art. So, I mean, I'm excited for it. It looks cool. Lango. Insane Hatter, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Nexus? Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, random fair creatures, not exactly where you want to be against the Nexus deck. Our disfigure here, not looking too hot. Opponent ops. How do you find links to import into Arena? All the decks on the Goldfish site are importable. Yeah, ooh. I've never seen Kaalia's art before. That's sweet. Well, we get an Aurelia. I mean, the thing about Kaalia is, even if you're just hitting one creature, it's still not bad. A 3/3 for 3 with flying that draws you a card when it comes into play, that's still good. Like, that's still good. It's not good in this matchup because we're playing Nexus and, Nexus. But oh, thank you for Kajuki. Oh, 2 Wilderness Reclamations. That's a lot. That's a lot. Have you seen the Grixis Reanimator Martin Juza posted today? Yeah, I did. He was playing around with the same stuff we were playing with earlier in the week, with the Bond of Revival Dracossess synergy. His build was pretty Grixis control-y, I think, is what it mostly looked like to me. Ugh, boy. There's no way we're gonna win this game. Yeah, we're just gonna... We can't even cast anything? Okay, we're just gonna go to sideboarding. Wouldn't Rampacious Dragon work in this deck? Is that the treasure one? Yeah, you could play Rampacious Dragon. I think... I'm trying to remember, is it a 4/4 for 6? It might just not be big enough. I don't actually remember what its stats were. Oh, it's a 3/3 for 5. Ugh. Yeah, I think that's the main issue, is I'm just not sure. Wow, we do not have a ton to deal with Nexus. We don't really have much to deal with Nexus at all. I mean, D-Spark is something. Are just like random removal spells are dead. Green or white Planeswalker. Alright. Fry. Ugh. Revival Revenge feels bad. Cast Down is bad. Alright, let's try this motley assortment of things. Scapeshift was good. Scapeshift was very solid. We went 3-1. We lost once our very first match, and we just kind of got bad draws, but the deck felt really good. But wanted to try something a little different. Actually, this hand is reasonable. This is a Kaalia deck from one of our infamous small Japanese tournaments, and people wanted to see something different because Scapeshift, it is kind of a known quantity. It's not super popular, but it's not completely unknown. Kaalia, on the other hand, no one's playing Kaalias, that's for sure. Well, take his Kanta. I mean, maybe we can just hold our opponent at bay long enough, stick like a Lyra and go to town. This would be a place where drawing Kaalia would be great. I feel like this deck's probably pretty good against random creature decks. We have a... Well, that's not what we were hoping for. We have a lot of power against random creature decks. But, wow. Well, I guess they do play Forest Kantas. But against, like, spell-based combo decks, we don't have much. Ooh, Niv and Kaalia is super sweet. Well, yeah, I mean, if we lose, we lose. Run out of Sorin. Start the pingening. Boom. 19. Only 20 more turns, opponent, and you're done. Scapeshift is boring to watch if you're not into the combo. I love the combo. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Opponent has Tamiyo.
Every story is an opportunity for
Well, Fry can get rid of it, but this Kanta's going to flip. Wilderness Reclamation. All right, opponent misses. Well, ping Tamiyo.
I am
you
whole.
are setting a bad example.
Fry Tamiyo.
I have become too involved with my
Play a land. Pass the turn. Our clock is pretty slow, though. Yeah, not even 20 turns because we had to kill the Tamiyo. Opponent flips it. Lands it. Passes. And I'll take up Zorin.
Time for a
I feel like if we don't leave up D-Spark, our odds of dying this turn are very high. But if we don't do something, we're giving our opponent just infinity to find their pieces. Hey, what's up, Anbisa? How are you today? Ooh, I feel like we should bring in Kaya. Maybe Kaya's worth it. Well, I think we gotta... I think our only realistic chance is killing our opponent. Like, giving our opponent more turns to just draw cards while we're not pressuring them. There's no way we're gonna win that way. Grow Spiral. But chance of us just straight up losing here are fairly high. Like, if they hit Wilderness Reclamation, we're probably just dead. Chemister's Insight. Because they have... Wow, they can draw like 8 cards? 10 cards? Just from Chemister's Insights? Catalyst Dismissal. Well, there goes our Lyra plan. Bounces the Lyra. Well, they didn't hit their... same position. I'll ping you.
what a mess.
How many lands is this deck playing? Is it not playing enough lands? Well, once we see Wilderness Reclamation, we're just going to concede. With that much... There it is. All right. I mean, I guess we can wait till the first Nexus, but with our opponent having so many Chemister's Insights and in his Kanta, it's deterministic at this point. All right. Yomp. Well, get some rank, lose some rank. I guess 24 is not horrible. We don't really have any card draw or card filtering, though. This is a deck... well, it's only been one game. We got to give it at least, like, three matches before we can really start critiquing it and working on it. I think that's probably a really bad matchup for us. I could see it going up to, like, 25 lands, maybe. Wow. Every removal spell in our deck. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll keep this. Our hand it does something against basically everything in the format. We don't have any threats, and we only 2 lands, but... Yeah, Nexus was definitely a bit of a mistake. And doubly so being the Buy a Box Probo. Most Nexus decks don't even run a win con. They just deck you in the end if you stick around. Did they really not run any win con? Did our opponent just say nice? They are repeatedly saying nice. Okay, nice. Nice. Sure, go ahead. Are they salty because they mulliganed? Oh, emotes. Arena, what's going on? Would Nexus have been fine in Modern Horizons? Nexus is probably about the right... Ooh, that's a draw. Oh, opponent. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Ponit. That was, yep. Nice. They started it. They started it. I don't usually emote people at all, but our opponent is the one that was nicing. They were nicing. They were nicing. It's not my fault. I usually just don't use emotes, period, because they can come across as like salty or demeaning. So I usually try to avoid them, but in that case, I could resist. Let's go down these revivals. And yeah, I guess that's a deck. Alright, bring in more removal and run it like that. This deck looks like a singleton deck. It does. Maybe, so after 3 matches, so this is match number 2, we'll go look at it and see. Maybe there's some other demons or dragons or angels that could be good. We haven't done much Kaalia-ing yet. Ugh. That end's too slow, I think. Woohoo! 0 lands, alright. Okay. Dragon, angel to the bottom. We'll keep removal and trust Kaalia. And Kaalia we trust. Ooh, Dreadhorde Butcher would be good. Another Kaalia. Well, go ahead, opponent. We need one more land for our Kaalia. Thorn Lieutenant. Opponent passes. Angress Rampage. Creature. Come on, land! Land for our Kaalia. I come to MTGGoldfish stream for the victim blaming. Our opponent niced us first. They really did. No, ooh, all right, that's a Kaalia land. All right, how good is Kaalia in Standard? We get... Okay, zero cards. Nice. Okay, we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. Opponent passes. And it's legendary. Ugh. Well, go attacking. Hit our opponent. Let's try again. Kaalia. Ooh, okay, that's better. Two cards that time. Angel and a dragon. That is nice. I agree, opponent. Oh, that's a double nice. Opponent gets in. Sure. We'll kill it. Land! We need one more land for these big angels. Steel Leaf. Actually... yeah, let's just kill that for now. Kill the Steel Leaf, pass the turn. Next turn we can Kaalia again. We're destroying all of our Kaalias. That part's good. Opponent, combat. Use the cast down in case there's a Ghalta, which is legendary. Ugh. Mr. Roddy. Well, I guess we gotta kill that. Pass the turn. Oh, look at this hand. Oh, we have every single Kaalia type. We got them all. Angel, Demon, Dragon. Another Regizar. Well, play Kaalia. Angel, Demon. Oh, I think this deck might need more lands. It might. Gabarino! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent. Rotting Regizar. We are kind of in dire straits here. This Regizar is a lot of damage. Opponent gets in. And we will take 7. Yeah, I guess we should have killed it upkeep. Were they tapped out, though? Was there risk of Veil of Summer? Was there risk of Veil of Summer just ruining us? Well, opponent emptied their hand. Do we draw land? We don't. Well. Disfigure Oh, not big enough. Chump, chump. Yeah, we're dead. Well, opponent draw the Regisars, and so far getting stuck on... Wait, did I miss a donation? Oh my goodness! Huh! Huge donation! Be fairin'! Be freeing! Oh my god, I'm butchering the name of the person that gave us a huge donation. $100 donation! Thank you for the years of great content, Seth. Well, be freeing. Thank you so much for the donation. I don't know what to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Huh! $100. $100. Oh, and I'm sorry I missed it for a minute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Oh, Embodiment has Death Touch? Huh. I guess I should read the cards in this deck. Remember, this isn't a deck that I was planning on playing. This one was brought up midstream. And we're playing cards that we haven't played before, so yes, double punt. Oh, thank you so much again, Pel Collector, for our opponent. Well, Sacred Foundry. Land issues are the biggest problem we've had so far. That's the #1 issue we've had. Barkhide Troll. Opponent gets in, it's us. Ooh, Noxious Grasp can be good. We're gonna... Yeah, let's just Kaalia. Oh, there's a lot of whiffing. There's a lot of whiffing going on. Opponent. We don't actually have a way to kill a Regisar either. Attacks. Well, we will block your Barkhide Troll. Grows the Pel Collector. Steel Leaf Champion. Grows the Pel Collector. I guess we should play Sacred Foundry. Pass the turn. No, Scapeshift was great, but people were a little bored of it. They were bored of Scapeshift, so they wanted to see some Kaalia. Scapeshift was really good, though. I edited my surprise shot when my Yarok rolled out. Ooh. Yarok with Vivian's Longbow does seem really fun. I like that idea. Opponent combat. Huh. Okay. Noxious Grasp? Why did they not attack with Pel Collector? They're worried about something flashy? Too much damage, I think, by just getting back Kaalia there. Yeah, play Lyra. Pass the turn. Oh, yeah, I guess our opponent doesn't really know what they're doing, so that makes some amount of sense. Opponent plays a Swamp. That is a big Pel Collector. Big enough that it's not going to be easy for Chandra to kill. Who plays Settles these days? Hey, Seth, did you look at that Vanafor list on the Reddit Arena front page? It looks sweet. I don't think I saw that one. Fine Mare. And is that elemental, so I can't even Chandra it? Well, let's... Let's Sorin.
I did not start this fight.
Reanimate Kaalia.
Finish it. I demand servitude.
Get an angel and a demon? Okay, that's what the deck can do. Draw a couple cards. Play a land. Get in with Lyra. Okay. Okay. That was good. That was a good Kaalia. Kaalia's been up and down, but it's good when it's good. What do you think will be the top deck after Vegas? So, I think opponent's going to turn on a land. I think that kind of got to wait. The top deck after Vegas, I have no idea. Probably the top decks going into Vegas. I think rotation is what probably really looking towards at this point. Ooh. All right. Well, Sorin. But yeah, I think standard is going to be...
It's a useful trait.
All right, let's... go to combat. Kill Nissa.
The land will not forsake you.
Chandra.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
Kill Pelt Collector. That is a big Pelt Collector.
A burning desire.
Play a land, pass the turn. Opponent. Another Nissa. I think just getting rid of the Pelt Collector is probably fine there. I think Orzhov Vampires is actually good. Do you have any predictions about the new set? I'm going to say it's a tribal set. We saw a lot of tribal plants in Core Set 2020. We saw all these random tribal pieces. We saw like Icon of Ancestry. So I'm gonna say it's a tribal set. How big will this be? Whatever, big enough. 4/4 Flying Death Touch for 3 is not bad. Demons, we just need a dragon to complete the... Wow, opponents had a lot of Nissas. We just need a dragon to complete Kaliatron. Hey, what's up, Monster? How are you? Yeah, we've gained this deck has felt good here. Just tell me this new plane has dinosaurs. I'm guessing no. Do you think Dredge will have a comeback? Oh, were we talking about what deck would be best in Modern? Yeah, I think Dredge is a deck that will probably see some play now that Bridge from Below is banned. As crazy as it sounds, now that Bridge is banned, we'll probably... Wait. Why is our opponent at 15? Did I click improperly? Oh, first strike, alright. Spectacle you. Well, no dragon, but... Well, there's the Regisaur. But I think it's too little too late. Opponent scoops it up, and that was pretty good. That's where this deck feels good. Those creature matchups, who? Do you think that this is a fun deck to play? Yeah, so far it feels... So far, we basically got crushed by Simic Nexus, then we crushed Green-Black. It seems fun. I'm still trying to get a sense of how good it is. It's done some really powerful things and also some stumbly, whiffy things. After match 3, so after this match, we'll look at it a little more and see about updating it a little bit. What is your favorite Japanese art planeswalker? The Tamiyo looks pretty sweet. The Nicole Bolas also looks pretty sweet. Most of them look pretty sweet. I think I'm going to go with Tamiyo. I think Tamiyo is really cool looking. Alright. I mean, as long as we draw land, we get to I wonder... Should we put the banning thing to the test? They said they wouldn't ban people accidentally who weren't being malicious. But I just haven't clicked the cat since I heard about people getting banned. Alright, Thought Erasure. Opponent seeing our handful of stuff. I like the Japanese bolas. Do people not like Japanese bolas? I played against Regisar off the Dark Ritual Reanimator and Legacy. Oh, that's hilarious, but it kind of works. Wow, opponent respecting the Kaalia, taking it from our hand. I guess that makes sense. We can't spectacle the spawn. Opponent. Narset, Parter of Veils.
And discipline encounter no obstacle.
I made a deck similar to this, but couldn't get it to work. Well, I'm still not sure it's going to be similar enough to work. Or I'm still not sure this build will work. We haven't actually figured that out yet. Play a land. Angrass Rampage. Get rid of Narset. And next turn we can start casting stuff. Potentially. We did want that Kaalia, though. Chandra seems like it's going to be good. I'm a little worried about Nicole Bolas's making our life hard. Hey, what's up, MTG Skier? How are you? Opponent plays a tapped land and thought erasures us. Apparently you can lag your opponent if you click on the cat a lot and make them time out, potentially. Clicking on the cat changes its color, right? I don't even see the color changing. Do you have to, like, ferociously click on it again and again? Well, let's spawn a Mayhem. Full price. Pass the turn. Play a deck with... Oh, you can only do it to your cat? Oh. I don't even have a cat. My cat... cat hole is empty. Cat spot. Yep. No cat. Invisible cat. I have the invisible cat. It only changes when it's your own. Okay. Vote it. Got Eternals. Well. It's only a 4/4? You know, play Embodiment. Pass the turn. I'm more of a dog person. I mean, I don't mind cats, but Scapeshift was really good. I think Bant Scapeshift is actually pretty legit. We went, what, 3-1 before we switched over? Thought erasures. So many thoughts being erased. Thought eraser's really good. Probably not quite efficient enough for Modern, but it's close. Takes our spawn to Mayhem. Leaves it on top because it's good. We're still a long ways away from Chandra. Untap land. Bonnet gets in. Well, no blocks. They gotta have like a Nicole Bolas on top of their deck. I can't say wall person because people will think I'm racist. Huh. Why would you say wall person? Wizard's gonna troll everyone and make a new humans theme set. Oh, I hope not. Humans already get too much support. Humans need less support, I think. I'll get in. Hit our opponent. Embodiment. Land. I'm fully expecting Nicole Bolas on the top. It's gotta be. I mean, we're hoping it's not, but I'm very, very sure it is. Vote it. Nicole. Oh, okay. That's not as good as Nicole Bolas. That's not near. Well, I guess it's still pretty good. Our opponent can flashback Thought Erasure. We've got Thought Erasure in infinite. Wow. You don't have the mana for that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go the way you were hoping. Yeah, that's an oops. Oh boy. Dodged a bullet. Red mana. Red mana. Red mana. Red mana. Oh, well, okay. Well, we won't complain about that. Kill Chandra. Doom Whisper. And... All right. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Read what card? Yeah, opponent made a bit of a mistake. I think... Yeah, no matter how they tap, they wouldn't have had the mana. I'm glad it was a Chandra, not a Nicole Bolas. Huh. Is this like Grixis aggro? Interesting. Well, now we're going to try to find red mana. Or a Kaalia. Either one. Oh, alright. Well, a Sorin is really good. Keep a Sorin. Draw a Sorin. Play a Sorin. Reanimate. A Kaalia. Come on, Kaalia. Do your thing.
Race the bloodlust.
Alright, 1. Well, 1 is fine. That's better than none. And we get to gain a ton of life. I wonder why there's not more... Why there's not more Sorin Doom Whisper decks. That seems like a pretty good combo. Like, the lifelink allows for a ton of surveilling. Now we can just, like, surveil for days and get our Chandra down. Oh, no, you're good, Echo Jin. This deck looks a bit janky, like the janky list I'm building. Let me see MTG's gear. Opponent, Discovery. Yeah, our surveilling's a little bit more consistent. What deck are you building, MTG's gear? Grixis Double Friends. Oh, our opponent's deck. I mean, it is Grixis. Opponent gonna take down Doom Whisper. Alright, well, do this. I think we mostly want red mana. Red mana Aurelia. Alright, mill Aurelia, keep red mana. Actually, I think if we kept Aurelia, we would have won. We still win. Chandra is just as lethal here. Opponent, doing whatever. Doing things and stuff. That looks fun. Repeated Reverberation is a card I definitely want to build around at some point. It seems powerful. Yeah, we have lethal in any number of ways. Opponent kills Sorin. Yeah, Chandra Emblem is also lethal. Embodiment's actually been good. This deck isn't really built around embodiment, but it has consistently been good for its mana cost. Well, this, Emblem
I
you.
know who I am, and no one is telling.
Go attacking. Opponent down to 7, and it looks like Chandra will finish it off. Ping, and we got there. Emblem does it. Love the artwork from your 10th edition Terror. What is your favorite card art? Ooh. Maybe like Horrible Hordes. I really love the really bad old art. I think that's my favorite. I mean, there's really good art today. Like, some of Seb McKinnon's art is just, it's awesome. And I'm not under any illusion that the art on Horrible Hordes is actually good, but that's some of my favorite art. Just the really janky old art. Well, sometimes 6 mana for 1 damage is enough to get the job done. Huh. I don't know what our opponent's playing now. They might actually be like Grixis aggro, which is weird, but they looked more aggro than control. Well, cut the cries. I mean, they are controlling too, though. Huh. Bedevil. I guess we can, like, trim an Aurelia. This deck is quite the pile of stuff. Go down to Revival Revenge. Maybe go down, like, 1 Spawn of Mayhem for the Duresses. Alright, let's try it like that. Goblin Grenade has sweetheart. How is this deck been doing? We're 1-1 with it, and it's really powerful sub-games. It's really clunky sub-games. It's better than I thought it was going to be. have you ever been featured on a pre-release or game nights? You should really be featured on one. I have not done pre-release or game nights yet, but who knows? Maybe someday. It's really rough. I live on the very wrong side of the country for a lot of that stuff. So it's a really big amount of travel, which is less than ideal. Like, yes, but a whole day traveling back, plus the time you're doing stuff. So it's really hard with making content to schedule that and make it work. But maybe someday it would be cool to do more stuff like that. I live in upstate New York, and part of it is just like my location. Like we were. Oh, opponent's also playing Embodiment of Agonies. That's interesting. I was just like booking my trip to Vegas, and going to Vegas, the most efficient way for me to do it is like drive a couple hours to get to Buffalo's airport, and then because that's the only airport in upstate New York that actually has direct flights to Las Vegas. So drive a couple hours to get to Buffalo so I can get a direct flight. Otherwise, I have to like go to Rochester or Syracuse, which is still driving, and take a flight to like New York City and then go to. It's just like a mess to travel from here. So that's part of why I don't travel much. I also don't really enjoy traveling. Like, some people love traveling and doing that. I'm not a big fan. Like, I don't hate it or anything, but it's not like enjoyable. Traveling isn't really enjoyable for me. So combine that with the fact that it's not easy. Because I was looking at like Crims and Richard, and they're like, oh yeah, like we go to the airport, we hop out a plane for an hour, and we're in Vegas. I'm like, oh, that's so much better than what I have to deal with. Like, just to hop on a plane for an hour and you're there, like, your life is so much easier than mine. Have you ever had a garbage plate? I have. I'm not a big fan of my foods being haphazardly mixed together into a pile of slop. So I'm not the biggest fan of garbage plates, actually, even though upstate New York is kind of known for them. I guess Rochester is known for garbage plates. Buffalo's known for its wings, buffalo wings. Syracuse, I don't know, I guess dinosaur barbecue, but that's not like a specific food, but that's kind of what it's known for. Well, keep killing things. I guess we just kill each other's stuff and see who draws something good first. Kaalia to refuel would be nice. We're hitting our land drops. Silverfucks, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. The funny thing is, I like most of the things that are on a garbage plate. I just don't really like it all mixed together. Alright, keep playing lands. Couldn't do game nights, you would have to do Yarok deck, but it's already been done. I will say, someone was asking about Commander Clash earlier. So Commander Clash, there is some special stuff coming up. We have, counting the episode that goes up tomorrow, there's that episode and 2 more. If this is, Drawn from Dreams, not Bolas at least. So there's 3 Core Set 2020 episodes, then 1 more episode to wrap up the season. Then we're going, oh my god, more lands. Then we're going on our season break. But season break is going to be why we're out in Vegas. So there's going to be some special stuff from our trip in Vegas that is going to be coming up too. That's a 6/6. Well, this game has been very awkward. We have just been flooding out. At least we're killing all these Embodiment of Agonies, I think. Well, I guess we cannot keep... We cannot not keep Lyra. Even though we'd rather have, like, a Kaalia for card draw. How do you like Feather decks in the current meta? I think feather decks are pretty legit. I think they're a legit, like, second tier deck at least. Oh, there's a Lyra. I assume our opponent can just kill it, or at least use 2 removal spells on it. At least they haven't played a Planeswalker yet while we're flooding out. Vraska's Contempt takes down our Lyra. Alright, alright, alright. Pass the turn. Which Planeswalker do you most want to build Planeswalker Tribal deck for against the odds? Oh, we've actually gone through a lot of the plane. More lands. Okay, pass the turn. We've actually gone through a lot of Planeswalkers and Planeswalker Tribal. There's some more of the Spark ones we need to get to, and we're getting close to the end, of course, at 2020 against the odds. So it'll be time to start doing some of that shortly. Is there any that I've really been waiting for? I mean, out of the ones that we haven't done, I'm trying to remember exactly which ones we have and haven't done. That's probably the most challenging part. Because we've done a lot of them. I'm trying to think of what the new ones were. I don't think we've done Vivian. I don't know how great Vivian would be, but... Oh, please be good, Kaalia. Alright, well, Doom Whisper is better than nothing, hopefully. Alright, go ahead. Well, at least Doom Whisper lets us dig for something. About it. Gonna kill Doom Whisper. Ooh. That's pretty good. So draw Kaalia, hit Demanding Dragon for sure, and hopefully more to go with it. Opponent's down to just removal in 2 unknowns. That's not that many. Seartree, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Wanderer doesn't have enough options yet. Oh. Oh, that's so bad for us. Oh, we had our deck stacked in such a good way. Well, opponent's deck. Okay, so our opponent is playing control. I don't know what's going on with our opponent's deck. They're playing 1-drops and all these control cards. I have no idea what our opponent's doing. Yeah, that was brutal. Opponent gets in. I mean, our opponent's deck looks like a control deck now and not an aggro deck, but they look like an aggro deck in game 1. And now we have all these disfigures, although the big issue is we're just like max flood mode. Well, Skarg and Hellkite. That will die to our opponent's endless removal. Yeah, put a counter on it. It's gonna die anyway. And pass the turn. Opponent. I think that's a pile I made. Does it play Spawn of Mayhem? Wow, that is a ridiculous amount of removal. I've seen Embodiment of Agonies, but I haven't seen Spawn of Mayhem, I don't think. In game 1, they had like 1-drops and such. Oh, I guess they still have a Knight of the Ebon Legion. But this game, it's looked more like a straight up control deck, just all the removal and discard encounters. Opponent. I mean, the big issue has been we've just hit so many lands. Snap Stifle, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Hey, what's up, Krim, by the way? More lands. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, we're running out of time to draw non-lands. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's a few more than our opponent. Ha-ha! Joke's on you, opponent. We only draw lands. Can't thought erasure that. Hey, Zed, long time no see. Just finished loading up against the odds. Loading up against the odds deck. I took my LGS. Went 4-1 with. Ooh, let me see, Sir Baraz. Also, welcome back. Primal Defense. Ooh, some wall action. Walls with Primal Surge. That's super sweet. Good God, these lands. I don't even think we have many left in our deck. Two are in the graveyard. There's only 24 in our deck, and we have 13 in the battlefield or hand. Yeah, that means there shouldn't be. All right, opponent. Oh, yeah. And this deals 2 damage, so we're just dead. Well, max flood mode, not going to get it done. That looks like a sweet way to Primal Surge. The doors offer a good way to make the mana. I like it. Do you see Lotus Field being played in Modern? I think people try it in Modern. I don't know where it will actually fit. I think Lotus Field to me is a card that eventually someone will probably, the right card will come along, or people will find the right synergy to break it. But I don't know that it actually has that spot immediately. So I think that's kind of where I'm at mostly with D-Spark. Yeah, I guess we keep the Aurelia. We're going to do all this and then just get run over by aggro. Hey, what's up, Shermel? So I think eventually Lotus Field is probably going to find a home, but I don't know how long it'll take. If only Bloodsun was a playable card. Yeah, I mean, Bloodsun is sweet. Well, this isn't going to do it. Bloodsun is a sweet way to ramp with Lotus Field, that's for sure. Although, really, in Modern, you can just do such scarier, like... What do you like? Playing Bloodsun on turn 3, playing Lotus Field on turn 4, and then you get to 6 mana? That seems slow compared to... That seems pretty slow compared to just the normal pace of the Modern format. It is nice that it cycles. 12 moon. Yep. There are good moons, but Bloodsun is not necessarily one of them. It's okay. Vertiloth 24. Yes, new standard is here for the 19th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, so why do we keep Demanding Dragon over Lyra? And the big answer is Demanding Dragon does something right away. We saw last game, our opponent is on infinite removal spells, just like so many removal spells that we gotta assume whatever creature we play is gonna die. And Lyra dies for no value. Demanding Dragon, at least it does something when it comes into play, so at least Demanding Dragon dies for some amount of value. Any Aura decks in the works? Ooh, maybe keep an eye out on next week's Budget Magic. Maybe. For your Is It Phoenix lived in the margins of your opponent's hands falling in London Mulligans. Wait, for your Is It Phoenix lived on the margins of its opponent's failing's hands and London Mulligan rule. Oh my goodness, it's happening again. Man, this deck is... Wow, we've had a lot of... So I think the problem that we're running into with this deck is... It's clunky. I think that's the best way to put it. We've bounced between Mana Screw and Mana Flood, and the deck doesn't have any card filtering, doesn't have any card draw, and we're in a standard where most decks are just going to town with Narsets and Teferis and Chemister's Insights and Dig for Dreams or whatever, Drift of Dreams. So our deck is just like play a big thing, you deal with it, play a big thing, you deal with it. So I think that's the biggest issue with the deck. I feel like
The multiverse will bend to my will.
yeah, I think this is done. I mean, we could draw, I guess, a Planeswalker removal spell, but it's a land. So I think that that's probably the biggest thing I would say. The problem is to make Kaalia work, you got to play all these things, but there's got to be some way to have some filtering or card advantage in the shell. Like, if we could play Nicole Bolas's along with our Angels and Demons, I think that's the direction this deck needs to go.
Eons ago.
Maybe that's why I don't play the Mardu colors.
I'll train everyone.
Like, it's just...
No one is
You see, like, our opponents having so much more fun than us. Their things draw them more things, so they always can do things. Our things, they just die and do nothing. All right, so let's look at this deck. We've said 3 matches, and we're going to evaluate it. It went 2-1. It did some powerful things. It also feels incredibly clunky in some matchups. So, all right, chat. What's your thoughts on this deck? What ways would you go about trying to improve this infamous small Japanese tournament Kaalia deck? So, I mean, obviously the curve jumps out is pretty clunky. What other tribe members actually exist? So, Demon, Krim should know all about this. Krim's the Demon Master. Rakdos, kind of clunky in this deck. Raptor Demon. Balzenlock is fine, but I don't know if just more... Same with Villas. I don't know if just more big expensive things is what we need. Catastrophe is painful. Embodiment of Agonies is kind of a sneaky 3-drop. It doesn't really look like a... it's not always a 3-drop because you need stuff in your graveyard, and we don't have a lot of ways to get things in our graveyard. Our curve, also, like, this is scary. Like, 3 2-drops, 4 sort of conditional 1-drops, and just a million expensive cards, which is probably why the deck felt clunky. Rick's Mighty Reveler. That could be a good option, just to churn through the deck. Angel-wise, Angel of Grace, Resplendent Angel, we don't really have the support. Angel of Vitality, a bunch of big random white angels. Safara's kind of funny. Our stuff does naturally have a lot of flying, but we don't really want to tap a bunch of big things. Feather can generate card advantage. Rayanne, not quite in the right colors. How about Dragon? Dragons, I mean, if we went more Dragon heavy, we could play Sarkhan. And Sarkhan is a good way to filter through our deck. Dawn of Hope to draw cards. Shalai could be a good option. Shalai is probably the angel we're most likely to want. Treasure Map is always good in decks like this. At least, it always seems to be. Tormenting Voice in Rick's Mighty Reveler. Rampacious Dragon, I guess, is fine. A 3/3 for 5, though. Just, it's not much of a body. Niv-Miz, it's good, but expensive. Can't really play tribal stuff like Lathless because we have so many different tribes. Nicole Bolas would be good if we could make the mana work. But that might be asking a lot. Do we have any options other than just boring old... So Shalai does seem good. Do we have any options other than boring old Treasure Map for filtering and card advantage? Or Disease, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Eldest Reborn, little worse in our current format. Yawgmoth's Vial Offering is interesting-ish. We do kind of have a lot of legends. Well, do we have enough legends? Kaalia's a legend. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, 11, 12. Maybe. Bloodfast could also work. We don't really have, I guess, 4 mana Chandra just kind of draws a card. Huh. The other question is, like, this removal suite is all over the place. We got, like, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Random Duresses in the main deck. So our removal package I don't know. Everything about this deck is just weird. It might be like a card I own deck. Like someone bought their Kaalias and threw whatever they opened into it. Lemure, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Liliana's Triumph. That could be good. Discovery Dispersal. That is filtering. I don't know if I like that better than Treasure Map. And then as far as our hits... So Kaalia is its own thing. We have 5, 6 demons, 6 angels, maybe 7 angels. And, well, we're not going to hit dragons very often. Only 2 dragons? Really? Only 2? That doesn't seem like optimal way to draw cards with Kaalia. Theater of Horrors, the only thing is, it's rough to keep things like that sitting on the battlefield these days, but it might be fine. Pirate's Pillage. What about Bag of Holding for filtering? That's in Standard. Yeah, Bag of Holding is in Standard. I kind of think we could play like Drakoseth. We probably would need Ramp for that. Oh, this deck. This might take a bit of work. So how do we improve this? Removal wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So without filtering, I don't think we can play Cry of the Cranarium in the main deck. It's just so hit or miss, and this deck is already so clunky. Like the Duresses, I kind of feel the same way about. I think we need to streamline. This aspect of the deck. I think that's step 1. Treasure Map. Treasure Map does solve all problems. So the thing with Bag of Holding is, I think it's just worse than Treasure Map for the time being. I think that after rotation, Bag of Holding is a good replacement. But I think for now, I would rather just play Treasure Map, I believe. I vote Demanding Dragon or the Treasure Dragon for mana, play more big treasures. Wily Goblin, I guess, could be interesting. The Rex Mahdi Reveler idea actually isn't horrible either. Although, I don't know how often we're going to discard our hand and spectacle it. I don't know about Revival Revenge. I'm not sure. Like, it's very awkward with what it can get back. We have a lot of expensive stuff that it can't get back. I think if we want to reanimate stuff, Sorin is probably just a better way of doing that. Yeah, Bedazzle could be fine. It does work well with Embodiment of Agonies. Our deck is kind of awkward at supporting Embodiment of Agonies. Sorin's fine. Do you kind of want one more dragon? Bond of Revival. I think we need more ways to get things in the graveyard if we're going to Bond a Revival. I think we can play, like, Sorin-style reanimation, but I don't think we have enough ways to fill our graveyard to just play that style of removal. I guess Varix. Varix is a bit cheaper. Man, maybe we just play Sarkhan anyway. Can we just play Sarkhan? Even with 4 dragons? I'd love to play Nicol Bolas. Could we play Nicol Bolas? That's going to make the mana even more challenging. Pirate's Pillage. Yeah, Pirate's Pillage could be fine. Well, I mean, that sounds good for being a reanimator deck, but I don't know if we want to, like... I mean, if the idea is to have it be the Kaalia... If the idea is for it to be a Kaalia deck, I'm not sure how much along the reanimator plan we can go and still have it function. Oh, I I want Nicole Bolas, but I don't think we can do it. It's just it's too much on the mana base. If anything, we should be adding an extra land. All right. Let's try it like this. We should play at some point. So 25 lands, treasure map Sarkans. Add a mountain. The sideboard's just all random color hate. We probably need the cries, or maybe just ritual. Color hate for all situations. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, let's try it like this for now. Let's give this a shot, see if it works. Would you do anything different with this deck? Let me see, Tracy. You should just be fine with Bond of Revival. It's never bad bringing back a bomb. The problem, I mean, I guess it's true. It's never bad. The problem is, I think there'll be a lot of games where it's just like rotting in our hand. Because if we don't really have any way of getting a bomb in the graveyard, we're just kind of like at our opponent's mercy that we like play a 6-mana thing and it dies and it's not exile based removal and then we get it back. So I think that's the problem. Yeah, Kaalia's in there. Kaalia's in there. It was just hiding with our lands. Kaalia's in there. She is. She really is. This hand looks good. Yeah, she moved in Arena, like, doesn't put things back where they're supposed to be very often. Oh boy. This dinosaur deck can be really scary. It could be scary. That's Regisar Alpha. Well, we will see. Opponent. Do they have the combo? Huntmaster. That is a combo. Well, this is not looking good, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Opponent. Yeah, shocks themselves. Huntmaster Part 2. Marauding Raptor. Gives it haste. Okay. Well, good game, dinos. Ripjaw Raptor. Draws a card. Yeah, I mean, dinosaurs, it's in the vampire camp where it's good for, like, it's good for now, but, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's in the vampires camp where it's good for right now, but goes away at rotation, so. I mean, I guess it's cool to see it get to do its thing for a minute. Oh, this feels not great either. I don't know about this color hate plan. Like, the color hate cards are good, but the sideboard is so focused on them that it's actually kind of hard to sideboard in some matchups. Like, Noxious Grass gets green creatures, which is good, but that means it doesn't get rid of Marauding Raptor, which is bad. So we risk bringing in all these color hate cards and having them just not line up in the right matchups, which that is a bit of a concern here. But, not our sideboard. Infamous small Japanese sideboard. Can I be real here? I tried playing Embodiment of Agonies, was treated miserable. This deck, this might be a deck here that Embodiment just doesn't feel like it's part of. Yeah, I think it seems like it would be better in a deck that was more about filling the graveyard. That seems like the more. Boy, this feels all right. One of everything. Yeah, I think that's a problem with. The problem with building around Kaalia in this way, I think if I was gonna build Kaalia in a way to be competitive, I think I would probably just build an Angels deck, honestly. I think it's cool, but we've actually, even with this deck, which is going way out of its way to try to make Kaalia good, we have like whiffed completely more times than we fit 3 cards. So even when you warp your deck to try to make it work, it's still not very consistent. So just drawing 1 angel seems pretty good. Yeah, no, it would be a short-term plan, because angels are also leaving a rotation. I don't know if the images are allowed, but you should see this awesome board state from my Bant Shift game. Ooh, let me see, Silver Fox. Well, land treasure map. Go. that's a lot of Scapeshifts. Marauding Raptor. Alright, we draw. And we definitely gotta kill Marauding Raptor. That's a card that makes this dinosaur deck actually kind of decent at the moment. Kill Marauding Raptor. We do still have Feather Aurelia Seraphit rotation. Yeah, we have angels, but I'm not sure why you would play them. That came out wrong. I don't know what the incentive is to play them together in Angel Tribal. Ugh. Well, now I wish we'd just drawn if we had known we were going to hit our land drop. And that's a 7/6 for 3. That's a card that kills you really quick if you don't have an answer. Fair enough, and good game. Good game. Alright. Well, that was good. Why so much 3 color? I am not sure. Just like 3 color decks? Because they're powerful, I guess? So yeah, I think angels will see play individually, but I don't know what the incentive is to stick them all together. Alright, let's give it one more shot. I feel like, so this infamous small Japanese tournament deck, I think Feather needs a lot of work to be to a place where it's good. I think you could play it and it's cool and kind of commander and standard-y is what it feels like, because you have all these one-ofs of these big creature types, but I don't imagine that it lines up with the meta very well, and it's definitely a little bit clunky. So I think gotta be some work done to really get it to the place where it can work. Would you do anything different in this deck? Let me see, Tracy. Sneak and show. Well, I haven't really played Legacy Sneak and Show, but that looks like a pretty straightforward build. So I'm gonna say no, but I'm not a Legacy expert, but that looks about how I have seen Sneak and Show decks, so I assume it's about where you want to be. Yeah, Seraph of the Scale is good. I think individual angels will continue to see play. Feather in Feather decks, Seraph of the Scales in whatever mid-rangey Orzhov decks, Aurelia, like they can all see play, but without Lyra, what is there that makes you be like, okay, I should play all these angels together? And I don't think there's, I mean, I guess maybe Kaalia is a payoff. I don't know. Without Lyra, though, I don't know if there's enough to make it worth it. Made it safely to Denver with the fam. Ooh, awesome, Dan. Are you GPing? That should be fun. Is Denver this weekend? I didn't realize it was this weekend. Looks like our opponent's going to time out without doing anything. Seraph is broken with Divine Visitation. Ugh. Is it? How is Seraph broken with it? Oh, getting the angels when the afterlife happens? That is pretty sweet. I will not be in Denver, but good luck to everyone in Denver this weekend. It should be fun. Main event with Wizards. Well, good luck to... I will be rooting for you. I was going to say I hope to see you in a feature match, but... I don't think there will be feature matches or coverage. I mean, there'll be feature matches, but no video coverage. The Greater Maddie for the 3rd month. Hey, Seth, always stoked to see your content. Thanks for fostering such an awesome community and sharing your love and joy with us. Well, thank you so much, Greater Maddie. Definitely appreciate it. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh, yeah, Arcade with Bishop of Wigs is sweet. There's definitely some cool janky combos that came out of Corset 2020. Is this... If this match goes bad, can we get it one game with Yarok? See if you can mill yourself. I'm just gonna scoop this here in a minute. If our opponent's not actually playing, they might not even be at their computer by the looks. All right. I don't think we're gonna switch to Yarok tonight, but because we're getting pretty near the end of our stream. But I promise you, we will do a Yarok stream shortly. Yarok deserves more than just one random game at the end of the stream. Yarok deserves more than that. So we will do a Yarok stream, probably next week actually. Maybe try some other builds. Maybe try 4-color Yarok. There's no Momir available on Arena. Have I tried Blue-White Flyers? Not really. I played Spirits for Against the Odds, but not the all-in 1-drop Flyer deck. But that's another one that we could try at some point. Are we going to get 3 unexpected Urza videos? Oh, you're getting 1 for sure. I'm still trying to figure out... Oh, we really want that treasure map. Still trying to figure out what to do with the rest of it. Might like mash the other 2 together and try to do it that way. So maybe 2. I don't think there's going to be just 3 full ones. I think maybe 3 full ones might be excessive, with the first couple decks being kind of like bad, decent, good. So I don't know if people would watch the good one if they had already sat through like a million hours of of other versions of Unexpected Urza. So Unexpected Urzas are much a brew deck for this week. And here I've Precinct 1. It's our much a brew deck for this week. And I started with the build from the deck tech, and it wasn't very good. And then Kaalia is sweet. Yeah, alright, we'll take a demon and a dragon. Seems reasonable. I mean, look at the power of this hand. Like, that's the upside of this deck. Just raw power of creatures. This is pretty insane. Have you done white-black life gain deck on Arena? I haven't. That might be one of the intro decks, actually. Elite Guard Mage for our opponent. Sure. Well, we will Blood Crypt. And, yeah, let's Doom Whisper. And go attacking. Doom Whisper is actually a pretty good way to fill the graveyard for embodiment. We'll have to try Liliana's Contract before it rotates. We might be able to do Liliana's Contract with, now that we have embodiment to go with Doom Whisper, that might actually work. Regal Bloodlord could be good with Divine Visitation Dawnophobe. That seems sweet. Before you go, have you been playing since 02? Never like Legendary Rule Change. Would you change any of it? I like... When the Legendary Rule Change first happened, I was a little bit, like, skeptical. Ew. I was a little bit skeptical when it first happened. But... what's in our graveyard? 2 converted mana costs. Alright, that's fine. But I actually think that the current rule is pretty decent. So I'm relatively happy with the current Legend rule. I think... yeah. I think that now that I've gotten to play with them, I think the current Legend rule is probably my favorite of the bunch. Tag with Kaalia. Opponent takes it. Well... Spawn of Mayhem. Opponent absorbs. Godless Shrine, Kaalia. Oh, the classic whiff. That's happened 3 times out of like maybe 6 or 7 Kaalias. So the odds of actually drawing a card seem kind of oddly low. Need to go back to putting damage on the stack. I don't know if that's a good thing for anyone. Well, that's Lyra. Yeah, go attacking. Opponent. Blocks. Sure. Pass the turn. A big bad Teferi tucks our Lyra. Yeah, we don't have access to anything Teferi level. Opponent gets in, it's us. Well, Demanding Dragon. I mean, I think the fall set looks cool. We don't really know much. Like, the return of fairies. Fairies are a cool tribe. It looks Lorwyn-ish to me, but we just have so little information. I'm sure I will have more and stronger opinions after we get the Marrow panel, which is a stream for some reason, which is annoying. But after we get the Marrow panel that actually talks a little more about the set, maybe has some spoilers or something, then I'll have more of an opinion, I think. But for right now, I mean, I think it looks cool, but we hardly know anything except the name, and that it will probably involve fairies. Alright, I guess we're gonna do this. Counter? Probably should have played it in the other order for growing this embodiment, but yeah, opponent's got the counter anyway. Ugh, maybe we shouldn't have played it. Well, alright. Enjoy your Teferi, opponent. They are streaming it because he is under the impression SDCC doesn't allow it. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that SDCC didn't allow it. Opponent untaps. There's the Teferi. We'll go to combat. Kill Teferi.
It's only a matter of time.
Lyra. Pass the turn. Although, if our opponent can flip this into a Wrath, we're probably just done. Opponent flips it. Teferi number 2. Draws a card with Teferi. The announcement was just the name. Throne of... Oh my goodness. Throne of... Ooh, I'd have to look up my Twitter. Throne of something. Atlas or something. Eldraine. Throne of Eldraine. So that's what we know, is that the fall set is called Throne of Eldraine, and that it somehow involves fairies. But otherwise, there's some of the writing suggested kind of like royalty or like some sort of nobility, but otherwise we don't really know. That's what we know so far. We'll know more Saturday, I think, once there's the panel on the set. Opponent mortifies. I mean, this is lethal though, right? Are we just gonna win with a janky that we had Kaliatron? Opponent scoops it up. 2 Teferis can't beat Kaliatron. A demon, a dragon, an angel. That was enough to get it done. Well, Duress is in. Fry's in. D-Spark, I guess, in. Go down. A Bedeck. A Sark. Actually, I kind of want Sarkin. Maybe go down to Sorin. Shall I spawn and cast down? Alright, try it like that. Try it like that. Elder Spell, maybe. I'm not sure how many Planeswalkers this version is playing. It might just be like Teferi and Teferi. And then Elder Spell's a little bit... I mean, I guess it's still fine just to kill a Teferi. But I think the Fries are better at that. Alright, this is fine. Swamp for our opponent. Ooh, two Planeswalker removal spells. Duress you. Teferi, Liliana, absorb. I'll take Teferi. Pass the turn. Hopefully draw some lands. Lands is what we mostly need. Alright, opponent. Untaps. Tap lands. Oh boy. Oh boy, missing the land drops. Opponent. Thief of Sanity. Now we will fry it. Untap. Gonna be a medieval theme like Game of Thrones. I mean, that seems possible. Well, run out a not great embodiment of Agonies, but it is a threat-ish. Opponent's got more Planeswalkers than I thought. Hey, Seth, thanks for all the cool decks and streams and videos you do. You're awesome for doing this. Well, thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate the kind words. How do you feel about how Wizards is handling rotation on Arena? I wish they just put trading or dusting in the game from the beginning. That's kind of my issue. Like, I feel like they just should have had that in the game from the start, and that would have solved all the problems. If they are dead set on not putting that stuff in the game, I guess what they did is fine. It feels a little bit like the least they could do, but it's still, I mean, it's still fine. I mean, we got a nice flying clock here at the moment. Opponent can't just sit on their counters or they're going to lose to our flyers. Antonio MTG, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. This deck needs to get rid of embodiment, focus on 2 colors, and splash. Yeah, that might be a good plan. Opponent gets in, hits us, sure. Down to 15. Well, land Lyra. Go attacking. And I don't even think we're that scared of this Liliana. Like, we sack a couple spirits. 1 year, sad face stuck on the airport due to lightning on my way to Denver for the GP. Oh, I'm sorry. That's brutal. Well, Sorin.
Sorin Markov, Lord of Innistrad.
Ping our opponent.
The weak,
Pass the turn.
strong.
We haven't drawn a Kaalia. I've heard... Alright, there's Liliana. I've heard a developer argue that wild wheels, as you open packs of vault, are a free dust system. You get to keep the cards and you get the dust for free. Yeah, I mean, they can argue that. The problem is, like, every other game... The problem with the arena system, which we're seeing in rotation, is it locks your cards in your collection forever. So while they say, like, oh, don't worry, we'll make formats for you to play it, when it comes down to it, they made Historic, which is like the absolute minimum they could possibly do to kind of keep that promise. So I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Historic is like the least they could do, the absolute bottom of the barrel, least they could possibly do without being called like outright liars. So I don't know. I think I'm personally disappointed with how it's handled, but I think that like rotation would have just fixed it all. Like that would have taken care of all of it. Get back Seraph. Or if they actually really wanted to do it, they could go back and like start adding in old sets, turn it into like a real modern format. So It's something. I mean, I think Historic will probably be, like, playable eventually. But I don't have very high hopes for it in the immediate future. Let's Treasure Map. Treasure Map's looking good here. Yeah, Embodiment's fine. That's probably good enough for our opponent to counter. It's going to be big. Wow, this is where Embodiment looks good. This is going to be a 7/7 Embodiment. Opponent's probably got to counter that. That's 7/7 Flying Death Touch for 3. If they weren't going to do a real Eternal format, they should just wipe the cards and return gems and coins equal to the value of the cards lost. I mean, the thing is, like, Arena's goal is to make money. So I understand why they don't just, like, refund everyone every year for rotation, because that would work very much. Like, they want Standard to rotate, in paper too, but rotation is an important part of, like, making money for Wizards. Ooh. Alright, let's keep Treasure Map. Draw Treasure Map. Go to our main phase. Sorin. Sorin's been great this game, too. Get back Embodiment of Agonies. Play a Treasure Map. Pass the turn with a 7/7 and a Sorin. Opponent, sure. You get to his Kanta, but I don't think it's going to save it. At least you are bringing some joy to the otherwise poopy situation. Stuck at the airport with lightning on my way to GP Denver. I'm sorry, Antonio. That is not fun at all. Well, I hope the lightning gets resolved and you get there pretty soon. Do you or anyone you know play Frontier? I tried when Frontier first started. I think I played a couple of games of it, but I don't know anyone who currently plays Frontier. I do think, and I might be being too harsh on Historic. I do think that Historic will eventually be a fun format, but I don't know if it'll really be there's Kaalia. I don't know if it'll really be a very, at least for me, appealing format right away, because it's just so small. So I do think that given enough time, Historic will probably be pretty fun. But it's also going to need support. If it's not going to be, like, supported and be able to play it in, like, ranked and tournaments and stuff, and opponent scoops it up, and we just kind of stuck it to Esper Control with Kaalia, and that actually felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. We saw the power, and our treasure maps were good. Some of our upgrades and changes felt good, so Kaalia doesn't feel bad. I don't think it's going to take... Historic is a new format that's starting on Magic Arena at rotation, which is going to be like Arena's non-rotating format. But it's going to start with Ixalan. So right now it's just literally standard, current standard. And then when the fall set comes, that will be added to it. I think that, I don't think it's going to take 10 years, but I think that even like a few years down the road, it'll be fun. I think, and a lot of it is expectations. I think that Historic will be fun in like even a year. It'll be fun. But if your expectation is to have it be like a modern replacement, it's going to take a long time for a Historic to feel modern-esque. So that's kind of where I'm at. Hey, see ya, Admiral Blastos. Thanks for hanging out. So that's kind of my thinking on it. Is it's going to take a long time until it ever feels like modern, but I think it will be fun. We've seen even like Core Set 2020 has changed a lot in standard, and the card pool is small enough that if you add one set to it, you're like, that set is, I don't know, 12% or something of the entire card pool. So for the short term, every set will have like a big impact, and that'll decrease slowly as more sets go in. So, hey, good to see you, Temporal Anglerfish. Historic is just a arena-only format where it's basically a way so you can keep playing your cards after rotation, because you can't trade your cards for other cards. So once you get a card, you're stuck with it forever. So Wizards wanted to make sure there was a place people could continue to use their cards since they couldn't trade them, which brings us back around to like the trading or dusting thing. That would have been my preferred solution, like still have Historic, but I think it would be nice if you had the option of like, oh, my whatever deck is rotating, I'm gonna trade that in through the dusting system essentially and get cards for after rotation, or get gems that I can use to get wild cards, or however they want to go about it. Anyway, everyone, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So we started with some Bant Scapeshift. We went 3-1, I think. The deck felt really strong. I think it definitely has a lot of potential. You can play the mid-range plan, eventually get the Scapeshift kill, and then we did some brewing and tuning with this Kaalia deck from one of our small Japanese tournaments, and I mean, it was a little clunky. It's a weird deck, but Kaalia was sweet, and we saw the power of the deck taking down Esper, so it can definitely do some really sweet things as well. So I think that brings us to the end of our stream for tonight. So let's see. This is our last stream for the week, so there's no stream until Monday. Monday will be our next stream. In the meantime, though, you can check out the replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. What would Modern Horizons even do for Arena? I mean, without Modern, it doesn't do much. Maybe someday, although we haven't seen any signs for this, they'll like start backfilling sets and work towards Modern or Frontier or something. Then Modern Horizons would be interesting. I think if you put Modern Horizons on Arena and dumped it into Historic, it would absolutely ruin the format. Like, the cards are so much more powerful than the standard cards. Like Urza, Renin 6, like that would be all you would do in the format. So I think, I heard some people have that idea, but I think that would be probably make Historic way less fun because the power level would be so out of whack essentially. Tons of stuff coming up on the YouTube channel. Make sure to check that out. Commander Clash. There's a Much Brew playing some unexpected Urza, maybe a couple of them. So lots of stuff there. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some new M20 cards or any cards really, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get your very own Saffron Olive sticker for free. Just mention it in the show notes, so or order notes. I always say show notes. And most importantly, thank you to all of you like Kaoknik, who is back in the fishbowl for the 27th month. Thank you so much. I still love you, Kaoknik. Welcome to the fishbowl. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. And thank you to all of you, our donators, our subscribers, all of you who just hung out and had fun. I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend, whether you're magicking or not magicking. Whatever you may be doing, have a blast at it. We'll be back Monday with some more. So until then, have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend, a great time, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.